Okay, all you lowercase g gamers, put your hands together for Jason Schreier, Maddy Myers, and Kirk Hamilton.
I'm Kirk Hamilton.
I'm Maddy Myers.
And I'm Jason Schreier. Hello! Thank you all for coming
It's
out.
us.
Oh my
Goodness gracious, look at
This
this.
is fantastic. You guys get to hear what we sound like when Kirk can't fix our mistakes.
Yeah,
It is going to be
It's
incredible.
true.
this is live. Anything could happen. We have our comfort switches at the ready.
Right, we brought them out just in
I'm
case we need to
freaking
play a little
out.
bit of Zelda.
Maddy is lying. We have him because we can't stop playing Zelda. We might be tempted.
I was trying to cover Jason. I was trying to cover for that.
Yeah, it's like my
Did-
teddy bear.
Did anybody else bring their Switch tonight? I
Wow.
see you. Oh, see, that's
case
a
we're
very
bored.
Hang on.
cool-
Did everyone who just cheered, did you actually bring a Switch, or are you just cheering for the people who brought Switches?
Yeah, they're just.
Oh, I
being
see some actual
supportive.
Switches.
I
Yeah.
think people are used to doing things while they listen to podcasts.
Right.
So you need
Normally,
to,
people cheer whenever we
Right.
say anything when they're
Did
at home.
anybody bring your dishes so you could do your dishes while listening to
Load of laundry.
Right. Walk the dog. Are there any dogs on there? How's everybody doing? Yeah? Oh, I can see you all now. What a lovely crowd. We're very excited that you're here. We're excited to do our show with an audience. And we hope that you're excited too. I wanted to try a few things out on you because audience participation is an important part of doing a live podcast. So the first thing I want to do, this is going to involve you all. So our show is called Triple Click. And at the beginning of the show, there's some theme music that plays, and it makes a sound. It goes click, 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 really quickly. It's like 3 clicks, because that's the name of our show. You'd be surprised how many people didn't figure that out.
I didn't.
So-
I just found out.
Nice,
Thanks,
Jason
Kirk.
didn't know.
Yeah, this is
Now you
our
know.
first time hearing this.
So what I would love to hear from all of you is 3 quick claps. That sounds kind of like those 3 clicks, all right? So here we go. You ready? I'm going to say triple click, and then I want to hear clap, 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 all right? Here we go. Triple click. Damn.
Wow, that was
That's good.
beautiful.
I thought we were going to have to do it a few
reverberant.
times. That was beautiful. Okay, so I'm establishing a rule for this show. Anytime we say the name of our podcast, all of you are going to do that clap, okay? So we're going
have
to
to
try it right
remember.
now. We make a podcast called Triple Click. That was pretty good.
That's gonna. If one of us accidentally says it, like an hour from now, we're gonna
gonna have to
freaked
remember.
out.
We're going to be
We're
so
like, oh my
freaked out.
God.
See if you can
Right.
freak us out.
It's true. Okay, so the rule is in place starting now. You all have your responsibility. So now, here's another thing. It's not every day that we have this many people in one room together.
Well, speak for yourself.
That's true.
Yeah,
Jason
Jason's
is
been
a
doing
regular.
live shows
It's true.
constantly.
I mean, I have 2 small children, so it feels like.
Yeah, you're always performing, always on.
So I wanted to take advantage of this opportunity just to get the Foley. So we're going to be editing this show afterward. Everyone's going to get to listen to it in the main feed next week. And there might be some times where we tell a joke that isn't actually funny, but I want to make everybody think that you all thought it was really funny.
That's right.
So can you all just laugh on cue? I'm going to give you a cue, and I just want like a big laugh, like one of us just told the funniest joke ever. Ready? Here we go. Wow.
That was the peak. That
Was beautiful. That was good. That was good. Okay, that was pretty good. We're going to have to leave some space after these because I want to be able to
Yeah.
edit them in. So I'm thinking this through as we go. Okay, now what I want a groan. So I'm giving Jason notes as we go. This is how we do this. I want a groan. So now one of us told a really terrible joke that you kind of love anyways, but it's terrible. So this is a big groan. Are you ready? That's pretty good.
That was a little too good.
We'll fix that one in.
No.
What other sounds should we make?
You don't think like a cheer, like they're just crying with happiness?
Oh
that
yeah,
they're all
okay.
here,
Your
like,
favorite
oh my
team
God.
just won the World Cup. You're so excited. Wow.
Okay, wait. You just found a Korak seed.
I edited that sound into our recent episode. Did you hear that?
No,
Let's
I
put
knew
it
about
in.
the Thriller thing. That was amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like if I just find a correct seat, I'm like, really? Okay. There's another one of those.
Another one. It's just this
Okay.
rock. I just picked up a rock.
Yeah, I was just picking that up for some other reason, but now I
You
have
just
a
picked up a
seed.
Korok and decided to barbecue it using one of those contraptions.
Right,
Are you
crucify
torturing
it.
Koroks? Are you one of those people?
No, I just ignore
There's
the
a lot of
ones
people
who
out
need
there
help.
torturing Koroks.
Yeah.
Because they're too much of a pain. I'm like, I could either like go through 20 minutes of trying to help this Korok to get a
can't-
couple
you can't.
seeds, or I could
Yeah.
just pick up a rock and find a seed there. So
Yeah.
why would I bother?
Well, you get
Any-
2 if you help the guy.
I know, but like,
They're trying to incentivize you.
I'm trying to min max here.
Anytime
Does
I see
everybody
a
know
Korok
what we're
with a
talking
backpack
about?
on, I'm like, I
Yeah,
can't help
no.
you, man. Like, you put that on. You made that choice.
It's true. You're the one who's
Yeah.
just take a
You're
rest,
just
man, and
you're
go.
just vibing in that huge backpack, and like so is your friend really far away. Like, you guys both made some choices that led you to this moment. I don't have to help you.
Man,
I'm just a guy. I'm just living my life.
Heartless Maddy Myers.
I'm enjoying imagining that. I feel like there probably are about 5 people here who don't know what we're talking
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope-
let's bring him in. Let's bring him in.
Shout out to everyone
What are we
who's
So there's these
talking
things called
about?
Korok
Zelda
seeds.
is. Yeah, we should.
about. The children of the forest.
I mean, I
you
could pull up the
see.
Yeah.
instruction manual and just read
Hestu,
it.
heard of him? He's got some maracas.
He does have some maracas.
And he's got to shake them with some
So,
seeds in. You know?
I have a question about him. Do you
Yeah, do you?
think he does a little cutscene?
We're not explaining what this is, by the
No.
way.
Okay. In the Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom,
All right.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
as you're exploring the kingdom of Hyrule,
Yep.
you sometimes find little puzzles. These little puzzles in the environment. Usually, it's just you see 3 trees and they're like all the same, and you're like, "That's got to be it, something."
Yeah.
And you go over and you like cut them all down, and then this guy shows up and he gives you a little seed,
little
and then you
guy,
trade
little
the
tiny
seeds
guy.
to a larger guy.
Yeah, much
What's his
bigger guy.
name?
Hestu.
Hestu.
And he's got maracas, but
He
they're
does.
empty when you first find it.
Right. It's very sad.
I know,
He's
I
super
know.
sad about it. Well, how sad? I mean, if you've ever held an empty maraca,
I know, it's really
it's terrible.
really
It's just
sad.
a gourd.
When have you held an empty maraca?
I have. If you ever teach students, like they destroy every instrument that exists. So the maracas will
Is
eventually
that-
not have anything in
Is
them.
that Hestu's story, do you think? Like
He's like a
Hestu's
high school
is
music
a music
teacher.
teacher, and he just really was trying to teach the little baby Koroks, and they're
Right.
running around throwing
Right.
on their huge backpacks. That explains why the backpacks are so big.
I think we've really learned his whole story. Okay, so my question is,
That makes it even more tragic. That people are just
does.
murdering them
They're
everywhere.
middle schoolers.
Oh my God.
I mean, again,
No.
if you've taught middle schoolers music, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, they have big backpacks. I do
so
know that.
He does a cutscene when you give him the seeds. It's really
Yeah,
exciting.
you give him the seeds and he's so excited and he does a dance and then he gives you an expansion in your inventory slots.
Yes, always your weapon slot. Because come on,
I
no
know.
one needs
What
more
are we doing
shields.
here? What are we doing?
Come on.
I did
Weapons.
feel like I needed
I
more
added a
shield
couple
the other day,
bows.
but
I
we'll
added
get
a
into
couple
that.
bows.
Okay, we'll
I'll
get into
admit
it.
it.
When you attach like cannons and flamethrowers to your
Oh, that's
shields,
true. I
then
guess
you kinda
that's
need
true. In this game, it's a little different. Okay, so my question is, he does this whole thing. There's like
dances.
confetti pops
Yep.
out, and then there's like a beat, and he just sits there like. And it's really awkward and
It is
kind of
sad.
anticlimactic. Is it supposed to be like? Are we supposed to be kind of thinking he's ridiculous in that moment?
I mean, I think it's Zelda. You're supposed to be thinking everybody is ridiculous.
Yeah,
okay.
but also joyful
Right. That's about right.
and sort of unusual.
Joyful
You're
and
supposed to be much like Link, just staring blank-faced upon the world,
Yes.
impassive.
Just not reacting to
Not
all the
reacting at
ridiculous
all.
things happening in front of you.
10
Yeah.
out of 10 game. Just staring blank face the whole
It
time.
really is. It
That's
is
what
a
he
great
does.
game.
I love him for it. I love to face Link towards the camera and just take a screenshot of him looking like nothing's ever entered his beautiful little head.
But Kirk, you haven't explained the best part. Then you find out at the end of collecting all of the Korok seeds in
Yep.
Breath of the Wild, you find out what they are.
oh, are we gonna
yeah.
say?
Do you want to do us the honors?
No, you can tell us.
I don't think
shit.
Kirk knows. Yeah, they are shit.
They're
shit.
little Korok
They're
turds. And they're
That is
hardened.
real. That's real.
And they're inside of a maraca, which also middle schoolers in music
Yeah,
class.
of course they would steal the shit.
Did you know
the
that I didn't
pellets
know
of
that?
shit.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I really didn't know.
That is, yeah. That you don't get to find that out until
We're
you collect
learning.
them all.
We're all learning things.
The other
tonight
day,
at
you
Triple
guys were
Click
saying
Live.
that you had never caught a falling star in that game.
Until
That's right.
recently,
Yeah, which I had known about for a long time. But it's like there are things in that game you
There's
cannot know.
so
Falling
much you can
stars or
discover.
the fact that Korok seeds are shit.
Yeah, they are. They
Now
are
you
shit.
know.
You know, and that's kind of why I think Hestu being goofy makes sense
It
because
does.
it's all a lead up to this this reveal.
Well, it
This
also
big
makes
the
you
greatest
think
joke.
these Koroks, you're saving them, and they're like, "Here, thank you for saving me. Like, here is some of my shit."
Yeah. That they stole,
return.
I guess, from the maracas?
I guess.
Unclear.
Well, Or
sort
did
of a
they just
bartering
make?
system.
I assume they just make
We'll
it.
see. I don't know. We don't know. We don't.
Welcome to Triple Click.
Oh my God! Hey, we're really excited about this, as you can tell.
This is going well.
We haven't done a live show together in 4 years.
4
is that
years.
right?
like that.
4 years ago,
Yeah.
we were. How many of you guys were at the
Yeah,
split
who was
screen
here?
live show?
Oh,
4
these
years
two.
ago?
That was
Nice.
good. So you
Excellent.
saw when we were called Split Screen, but now we're called Triple Click. That was better. More people were ready.
You teed them up for it. I love that.
Nice. Everyone was ready.
Love it.
We're going to be talking about Zelda today.
News to
It
me.
seems like there's not really anything else to talk about, but that is something that we're
Well,
going to talk
not,
about.
and then we're gonna answer some questions from
That's
the
true.
from the
yeah,
audience
you're allowed.
here.
You're permitted to ask questions that aren't about Zelda.
Yes.
That is true. When we do a question section at the end. But yeah, for now we're just we're talking a little bit more about Zelda. It's funny because we recorded our Zelda episode, which went up today on Monday, and now it's Thursday.
That's right.
I don't know how much has
That
really
is
changed.
funny.
That's kind of a long
That
time
is
in playing
funny.
Zelda.
How time.
So,
goes
how many
by.
people here have listened to this morning's episode already?
Hey.
got a few
You're going to
people
hear
out
the
there.
same thing again.
Right.
No.
We actually printed out a transcript. We're just going to read it.
Different.
No,
thoughts
we'll
on
try to
Zelda.
keep
Yeah.
things a little fresh.
So I think we're going to start by, we want to check in with how we're doing with this game, this massive video game that came out, and all three of us are playing it, and we did all bring our Switches.
We did.
So I'm going to go around, and I want you to take out your Switch. First,
Am I
you're
going
going to
first?
tell us a little bit about your case. So
Boot
show
it
us your
up,
case.
Turn it on. Turn up the volume.
What kind of case is that?
It's a
Your
Start
case?
fascinating
playing
black
the
case
game.
that
It is.
I think came when I reviewed the Switch in 2017.
That's
I
right.
think
They
Nintendo
sent all the
sent us
accessories.
alongside it. I'm just like, okay, I'll keep.
It's a pretty good case.
But
Gets the job done.
yeah, I don't have a good story. Maddie's case is way cooler.
Isn't it?
That's like a fancy art case.
Okay, so Jason
All
is
right, so
going
what
to.
should I do?
My
Jason is
future
going to
wife
open up
bought it
his
for
game,
me.
his game of
She's
Tears
in
of the
the audience
Kingdom,
tonight.
and he's going to tell
Okay.
us where he is right now after he syncs his Joy-Con. He's going to tell us where he is right now and what's happening.
I'm impressed that Jason opened that with one hand.
Yeah, he didn't even
I'm a
set his
little
microphone down.
Worried about how I'm gonna.
I'm
do
used
that.
to like holding a child. And, okay, I am on the Great Plateau.
Okay.
Heard of it?
Oh, interesting. So you can go back there.
Yes.
This is the starting area from Breath of the Wild.
Yes, and so I'm in a forest. I'm in the Forest of Spirits. I just did a quest. Okay, so there is a newspaper in this
Yes.
game.
There sure is.
And I just did a quest for the newspaper, and I think the problem with the newspaper quests is they really ask you to suspend your sense of disbelief.
Yeah.
Because when you talk to the newspaper guy, he says the following. He says, as you take on more stories, your base pay will obviously increase. And there are bonuses, of course,
Oh, wow.
which is like clearly Nintendo did
Right.
not do their research on that.
We'll pay you less, and soon you're only going to have to make videos for TikTok.
Well, they didn't include the part where Hyrule investigators, Hyrule researchers bring in AI to take
Yeah.
over the newspapers. No, but yeah, so I'm in the. I just did a quest because there are a lot of quests in this game to try to find. There are a lot of these quests that the newspaper sends you on to try to figure out what happened to Princess Zelda, who is not the person you play as, Maddie.
No, unfortunately.
That's interesting. Somebody made a bet related to that.
It's
Yeah,
true.
it's sad.
Someone did.
Although
Someone
I don't know, maybe there's a part where you play as her. I haven't found it yet.
Uh-huh.
Let us know.
Maybe.
And you're doing all these quests to like figure out all these Zelda appearances, and I just did one of those, which I will not spoil for you guys, but it was a cool one. It was a fun little one, and I wound up on the plateau where there's another like super weird, mysterious quest that again I won't tell you guys about because it's fun.
Because it's so
fun
mysterious.
to discover.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
That's
fun to
cool. I
discover.
hadn't thought to go back there to the place that you're
Yeah,
kind of
It's
stuck
just
at the
you'll
beginning.
naturally stumble upon it because it's part of just the natural like. You'll see topography.
Well, we're all becoming reporters as Link as well, so
Right,
we're all
right.
going to naturally stumble across
You got to cover your beat. You gotta...
the seeds of the story, the Korok seeds. if
What
you
about
will.
you guys? I want to hear where you.
All right,
guys
Maddie, you're up.
All right, let me see. Okay, I can't get this out with one hand. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Are you just going to sit there silent?
Yeah, we're gonna sit here in silence and watch you. So I noticed Jason has the bright white
Goodness.
Joy-Cons.
Yeah,
Maddie
I have
has
yellow
the yellow
ones.
ones, which are really cool.
They were the ones that weren't out of battery when I left the house.
It's a good
Earlier
story.
I
today.
resisted the urge to buy that Zelda one.
Nice.
It's like, no, I don't need this.
I am in the middle of a lightning storm, about to
okay.
die. So I was running around. So I did the Wind Temple, which I think we're going to talk about in a bit.
Yes,
So all three
a
of
little
us
bit.
just so happened
Spoiler
to do the
warning.
Wind Temple first.
Yes.
And got all the way to the final boss. And I had a lot of arrows, but I didn't have a lot of stuff to attach to the arrows.
Oh, okay.
And you really need some stuff to attach to the arrows for that
Helps.
final boss fight. I won't say why, but you need it. And I tried a few things, and what I really, really like are those Kisai balls.
Those are
That's
nice.
really good against that boss.
Can you tell
Maddie,
people how those
can I
work?
tell you a tip? Can I give you a tip?
Yeah, give
You don't
me a
need
tip.
any arrows.
Oh, how did you beat that boss?
Do you want to know, or do you want to try to figure it
No,
out?
tell me.
You dive through the crystals because it's like breaking the ice on his back.
Oh, sure.
Multiple people in the audience are like, what?
Because he spent the whole level.
People are
doing
taking
that.
out their
so
switches.
clever.
They're leaving the
Yeah.
room. Oh my god!
Really? And then that like does the damage?
Yeah,
to
then
him?
that knocks out.
Oh
like-
man, can we just tell you all about this boss?
Yeah,
okay.
let's
Yeah,
spoil
describe
it.
it.
Can you describe?
Because
oh,
screw this
all right.
guy. All right,
All
so
right.
it's like a
Describe the
huge
boss.
dragon guy, and you know how like a dragon has 3 different sectionals that are made out of pink ice? We all know. We've all
Sure.
seen a dragon. And you know how you gotta hit the ice 3 times in order to get to the weak point? And there's 3 sections, and then there's going to be a second phase where you got to do all that
Right.
over
Dragons.
again.
It's just dragon stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, it's
This
just
is
dragon stuff.
classic.
Yeah.
Why do I have to explain this? So I, of course, was painstakingly fusing arrows and diving and using my
I
paraglider
beat
to
him with
perfectly
arrows,
time
too,
to be
yeah.
right in front of each little ice hunk and then hitting an arrow in the right place.
Uh-huh.
And it would be arcing and not quite hitting the part it needed to hit. And then eventually I was like, what am I doing? I'm just going to go farm some Kisai balls.
Mm-hmm.
Because they create homing arrows? It's homing or honing?
Homing.
Homing.
Honing.
Honing?
Homing. Champing at the bit.
Honing? Yeah. So you create
Yes.
chomping arrows.
Right. You make chomping arrows.
And they chomp the ice. And then that's how you win. And
That's really
you know,
cool.
that's why I'm running around in a lightning storm in Hyrule right now, trying to get my arrows up ship shape so I can go back up to the Sky Islands and defeat that dragon. But turns out, Jason, what could I have
you
done?
don't have to. But if you do want to get like things to fuse, you should go into one of the underground cave networks, which like you can lose hours
I know.
just exploring. But you can find mushrooms and attach those to your arrows just for
fun,
Why
really.
not attach?
Just make them
mushrooms
bouncy.
and keys and stuff. Yeah, that's
Really,
that's
I just like those key eyeballs. That's my favorite item.
Pretty cool.
They're
All right,
pretty cool. Yeah, where are you, Kirk?
I'm gonna get my switch out.
Silence.
I'm doing it with one hand.
I'm not going to talk.
This really, we didn't prep.
I
this.
wasn't helped. Black Joy-Cons.
That's like the original
white,
Switch.
black, yellow.
Yeah,
What
these
is
ones are
Mine
great
is
ones.
yellow.
They're very
Oh.
boring.
Nothing.
So I'm in a
OLED.
stable right now. I took a screenshot.
You're skateboarding.
Did you just accidentally take a screenshot? Just panicking, hitting buttons.
Yeah,
Where
I always
am I right
forget.
now?
Well, I always forget which is the select button and which is the map.
Well, they changed all the buttons for this
photo
one.
button. That's true. No, they didn't.
Don't know why they did that.
So I'm in Dueling Peaks stable
Okay, yep.
over by the Dueling Peaks. I haven't gone to that many stables in this game yet, but that's
Well,
where
one
I
of
am.
the stables is actually a publication.
Right, it's been converted.
That's right.
We
Which again,
discussed
a
on this
newspaper
episode.
like bought
I know.
another business.
The newspaper had so much money that it acquired another business. Genuinely have never heard of this.
Although if you talk to the stable owner, they say that the newspaper scammed them
I know.
out of it.
Right.
So we'll find
And then
out.
she's
what
very,
like a
she's
real
very like touchy
Succession
about the
plot
word.
line.
I didn't
No,
cheat
no.
you out of this.
Yeah.
I did it fair and square. I don't know what the story is there. I'm on my way. I'm going back to Hateno Village, which is where I am right now.
Oh,
There's
Have
some
you been
good
there?
stuff in
there's
there.
some good stuff.
There
Some
is.
fun
That's
stuff
where
in
this
there.
lady. What's her name? The
Cece.
Cece.
Yeah, you
the
got to get
fashion
that hat.
queen
You got to
with the
get
like
that hat.
fungal fashion.
Do you know about the hat?
I do. I saw the Polygon article about it.
Yeah, it gives Link makeup and earrings.
I know.
Yeah, he looks amazing.
He looks so good.
It's pretty good.
He looks really good.
He looks like he could go to Gerudo and like fit in there. I haven't gotten
I
there
know,
yet,
but there's that outfit is not in this game. But there's a lot of other really cute
Right.
belly shirts that you can put Link in. I'm not kidding.
Excellent.
No, it's true.
I'm serious.
Excellent.
It's true. He
Excellent.
really rocks it.
He looks great.
Yeah, there's a lot of side quests in this game. Are there too many? Is it
hard
overwhelming?
to-
Is it too much stuff?
No, I mean I was overwhelmed at first, and then I started like
Yeah.
breaking it down and figuring out. And actually, it was helpful for me to do the first temple, and then
Yep.
from there just be like, okay, I got that out of the way. I saw what the first dungeon was like. Now I can just go waste hours and hours, like, I don't know, petting
So
horses.
do you think of the Wind Temple as the first dungeon? Because first of all, I did everything out
the
of
game
order.
steers you that way. It's pretty much like,
Yeah.
oh, you should go check out those Rito.
Just maybe go that way. I don't know.
yeah.
You're
I mean,
talking
you
to
could go wherever
somebody-
you want, but maybe
Yeah.
go to the northwest.
Yeah.
I went to Kakariko Village without the paraglider, and I was there for a while.
It's crazy
And
how
it was
many people
hard.
have missed it. It's
I
really
just
funny.
well, here's the thing. You know, the game does give you those little yellow markers that are like really bright. But what if you just ignore that? And you just go where your soul takes you.
This is the pro HUD way. This is how it works. If you turn it off, you don't ever see
That's
those
how you might end up not having the paraglider pretty early on.
for a very long time. And there was a while there where I was kind of wondering when we were going to get it. I was like, that is in this game, right? I feel like
Yeah.
it's not
Wait.
in the
Or am I going to have
Yeah.
to dive into water every
Yeah.
time I jump from a
Yeah.
high surface?
I'm
So
definitely-
the really fun thing,
Go ahead.
like if you really want to just like waste time,
Oh, and I do.
just find a bunch of those like robot Zonai devices and just like attach them to everything you can find. Attach them to your shield. If you've never attached a rocket to your shield, do that.
Yeah.
You can attach. I did a spring. You know the spring that goes bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Yep.
Yes.
As a spring is
You guys
wont
know
to
what
do.
a spring is, right?
Yeah. You guys
It's
heard
kind
of
of
this?
like
bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
it's a bouncy, bouncy. It's like a slinky. You guys might. Okay, a spring is. All right. Wikipedia says spring is.
This is from Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, by the way.
Legend of Zelda, but made by Nintendo.
And what show is this?
You attach it to your shield, and then you go
Didn't take the bait.
surfing, and then you do the surf thing, and you'll never guess what happens.
What happens?
You go bouncy, and then it immediately breaks, and you can't use it again.
That's so good.
I
a
am
good
finding
game.
that I'm more willing to look things up for this game. Like, shout out to the Triple Click Discord. There's a lot of people. Hey, all right, we got some
Good
some
crew.
people who are remembering the rules.
How many times have you died so far?
Several. I'd say,
Several.
yeah, several.
Okay.
Several Death Hamilton.
Okay.
I don't know, probably more than 7. I've died a
Oh
few
my
times.
goodness.
So the how can I do this without making everybody? Can we get? Does anybody here use the Discord for our podcast? All right, we got a few people. Shout out to them. And people are of course posting lots of tweets and people just sharing incredible things they built in the game.
Of course, yeah.
And there was a whole period where I was like, I don't want to see anything. I don't want to know.
Yeah, no,
don't
I
wanna be
remember that
spoiled.
whole period. It was kind of stressful.
But now I already don't care because the thrill is like, I don't know, even hearing you describe that makes me want to go make something
Yeah,
ridiculous.
seeing the
like
tweets
that.
makes it more enjoyable
Yeah.
because you
Right.
get ideas and
Or you just see something you never would have even thought
Right.
to make
yeah.
Right.
and can't even fathom. Such
Yeah,
as
well, the contraptions.
terrifying
People,
ways to torture
I mean,
Koroks.
there was one video. Did you guys see the video that was like the evolution of warfare? And it starts off with Link in like a little medieval wheeled
Yeah.
cart with like a spear at the end.
Yeah.
And by the end, it graduates to like,
Like
a
a
nuclear
jet plane with, like,
jet plane
laser
that like
sights
is firing
on the
bombs
bokoblins.
everywhere.
They're
You're looking at
screaming,
this and you're
they're
like,
crying.
what is this video game?
Yeah,
Like,
I know. It's
this
wild
is Zelda.
stuff. Yeah, it's like, how is this a
It's
Zelda
like
game?
Link commits war crimes. The video.
Yeah.
He makes white phosphorus out of the,
Yeah, that's. Oh, you did find that so nice.
the white phosphorus dispenser. I know. I feel like it's easy to compare this game to Elden Ring, and
Yeah.
it's similar in some ways. It makes me feel similar, but watching
More war
videos-
crimes than Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some
Well,
of the
you
things
can
do in
create
Elden
your
Ring.
own. In
Well-
Elden Ring, you can't do. You find like
Yeah.
people have committed war crimes, but
That's
in
true.
Link in Zelda, you can like. I mean, the videos of people killing Koroks
Right.
are just out of control.
It's
That's true.
worrying.
There's like people set up this elaborate like a barbecue pit with like flamethrowers and I swear to God, like a spit roast that is just multiple Koroks just roasting over the fire.
They can't die, but they can
There's
feel pain.
one video I saw that it's like that's true. Well, it's torture forever. Yeah. There's
yeah.
one I saw
Right.
that's like yeeting Koroks, and someone just built a catapult and just stuck a bunch. It's just like boom. Okay, goodbye.
But that's like how you solve some of the puzzles, though.
Oh, right. Yeah, by
Sometimes
yeeting
you have
Korok.
to eat
Yeah,
a
I mean,
Korok.
sometimes you got to
Yeah,
eat a
sometimes you
Korok
gotta-
over a long distance.
That's how Link justifies his crimes.
Yeah, I know. It starts small. It
You gotta
starts
solve
out
a
being like,
puzzle.
they want me to. They want me to. I'm helping the Korok Nation find democracy. Yeah. It's a weird game. Let's get into it. Monarchies. How do we feel about them? Divine Right of Kings. Heard of it? Zelda
get into it.
has. What I'm saying is I'm Ganondorf. Do we feel like this Zelda is Zelda-y enough? Not to just open a huge can of worms, but...
No, that's good. I think that's a good segue. Or a good topic.
Because we were talking before... We talk outside of the show, believe it or
Sometimes.
not. We were talking before the show started about
Mostly.
the dungeons, and I felt like the Wind Temple was pretty Zelda-y. You do some puzzles.
I know Jason was.
You find some
I
jazz.
disagree.
Picking up
Okay, so
bit with that.
I heard that like future dungeons. Actually, someone on the Discord mentioned that future dungeons are more Zelda-y. But
Okay.
What's not Zelda-y, I think, about the Wind Temple is that it's non-linear. It's just like, here are 5 things,
Yep.
go do them. Which Zelda dungeons before Breath of the Wild didn't really do. Breath of the Wild did that with the Divine Beast, where it was like
Yep.
little self-contained areas. A proper Zelda dungeon to me was always like a big, multi-layered, elaborate, like
And
usually pretty linear.
semi-linear, yeah, like,
well,
solve
'cause
this
you're just-
puzzle to get
you
through
start
this
off
room,
in a small
and then
area
this-
and you gradually unlock more and more over time, and by the end you're committing war crimes.
Yep.
So that to me is like the essence
That's
of
a Zelda
Zelda
game.
Yeah.
Right.
But in this game, it's like you can commit war crimes whenever.
Anywhere, yeah. It's really just. Yeah.
So I think a distinction that I would offer that is a difference from Breath of the Wild and something that we talked about with Breath of the Wild is that you do have an ability that is
yes, that
unique
is
to the dungeon or is
a cool
introduced and then
difference.
is essential for solving the puzzles in it.
Yep.
In the case of this first one, you get this wind ability from this little guy. What's his name? The little guy? Talon. He's such a good little guy.
Yeah,
He's
good little
adorable.
guy.
And he follows you around, which is cool. He's like actually there in the dungeon with you.
Like,
Speaking of,
not even complaining. Like,
No,
even if
he's
you're
having
taking
a good time.
really long time to solve something, for
So,
example.
you mentioned something about it not being Zelda-y enough. I haven't played every Zelda game, but that is actually unusual to just have an NPC
little
walking
light,
around with you.
yeah.
Like the lonesome puzzle solving, like I'm all by myself in this ancient wreck. That is kind of a Zelda feeling.
Yeah.
And it is dispelled by this little guy as much as I love him.
Yeah, there are a couple of games when you have a little guy coming around.
little
with
guy?
you. And usually you have like a
fairy?
companion. Like
I guess there's Navi.
Yeah,
like a Zelda
Navi
game.
or
what-
Fee
how could you
or,
not
like,
love Navi?
Minna.
A little different, I
Yeah.
guess, than like actually walking around. But I
Well,
suppose it sounds like that does
sometimes
happen.
there's someone. There's a great dungeon in Link to the Past. How many of you guys have played The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past? Classic game. There's one great dungeon
Should we
where
just
like
say popular video game titles? Is, that,
Mario,
We
you
should.
heard of
is
it?
that how we do it?
Triple
Dark
Click.
Souls.
That was great.
That was good. They were ready.
job. Yeah, there's one great dungeon. Spoilers, 30-year-old spoilers, but you have to
Ganondorf wins?
you rescue someone. You rescue this lady like halfway through the dungeon.
You
And
rescue
she's
a
like-
lady in a Zelda game?
I know, it's crazy, right?
Wow.
And she's like, "Thank you for saving me, Link. Let me follow behind you." And then you're following her, and then you get to this other room, and there's a big like open like ray of light, and it shines on her, and she's like, "Ah!" And it turns out she's the boss of the dungeon.
Oh, nice.
But she's
Okay.
following
Classic.
you for a chunk of that, and yeah, there have been a few times. But you're right that it's pretty unusual to have like a dude who you can like summon on to use
Right,
powers.
to
and
use
stuff.
Does
enough.
abilities,
it's
yeah.
cool.
It's weird.
And I gather that like you're gonna get 3 other companions for the 3 other temples, I assume. And
Yeah, and they're all going to follow you for the whole game silently. It'll be
Is
weird.
that actually true?
No.
So you kind of
Or is
cycle
it?
through them? Well, this
yeah.
the
Well, you haven't
ghost of
beaten
this
you haven't
kid is
beaten the
following
dungeon
me,
yet,
yeah.
so you haven't seen.
Have I?
I guess you edited every single Polygon guide, so
Well,
you know.
yeah, I mean, I'm in a very weird
Everything about this
position
game.
where I like know a lot, but then I don't know the context of it, which is always like a fun way to play a game that is not relatable. I don't know why I'm mentioning this, but
how
you know
you
how when you
experience
edit a
spoilers
lot
a
of
lot.
guides?
Yeah, everybody out there knows.
Yeah,
They
everyone
know.
knows.
They know.
But I really feel like this game is unspoilable, and I said that to you guys before
It
it was
is.
out because it's
Yeah.
there's so many different things that you can make, and that's the joy of it.
I think that's an essential quality of this game, even compared to Breath of the Wild, where we were talking about videos before and avoiding watching them.
Yes.
With Elden Ring, I would avoid it because it would be like, here's this crazy boss, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, whoa, I kind of wanted to be surprised by that.
Yeah, like be revealed, have it
Right.
revealed to me, and figure out the way to beat it.
Right. And then they'd show you like someone doing something incredible, beating the boss without getting hit or some
Yeah.
incredible moveset or something. And I'm like, okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm probably never going to do that. But it's just very different than in this game where they're like, here's this insane thing I built that you would never think of in a million years. And now you've thought of it because I showed it to you. And I would, I'll watch those and be like, oh, awesome. I'm actually going to try to do that. It just is a really different
And then you do
thing.
it, and like you put the fan slightly too far
Just
to
a
the
little
right,
angled off,
and
and it
it
just
flips over, and
drives
the
in a
entire thing
circle.
gets set on fire.
Do you think so? There's one ability that you unlock a little farther into the game in the depths. That's like, what's it called? It's like
Auto build.
Auto build.
Yep.
And so you then get blueprints for anything you've ever built. So it makes it a lot easier eventually.
Not any. Well, you can like save things,
Right.
and you have a backlog that like runs out eventually.
Do you think there's no way to share those right now? Is there?
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Not like Animal
that I
Crossing
know.
QR codes or
Nintendo?
whatever.
I know, but that would be a
Multiplayer?
good
What are you
idea.
talking
Yeah, hard to imagine.
It would
Hard to
be
imagine.
very, very cool if they came up with a way that you could do that, because then, you know, you could post the tweet with the video and then like actually post the code at the
Yeah,
end so that
that
you
would
could
be
download
cool.
the thing and build it yourself.
Yeah, that would be smart, man.
Kind of a-
You should work at Nintendo.
I should send this is a free idea.
You should send them an email being like, "My name is Kirk Hamilton.
I just
Here's
have a
an
few
idea."
thoughts. I really like Tears of the
H.
Kingdom. have a
Also,
couple
I only died
ideas.
7 times while playing Return.
They'd definitely take me seriously then. Be like, look,
Yeah,
you might not know who I am.
yeah.
But you know Returnal? You heard of it? 7 times. I
Yeah,
died
and it was
7
when it
times.
first
Kirk, this
came
is
out,
Shigeru
like when it was
Miyamoto.
still really hard.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what are we going to talk about? I have an outline here that I wrote down.
And we're
it's going
following
great.
it to the letter.
really-
all that
we're
stuff
really
about has
following
to at
it.
the beginning, that was all there.
It says we're
Yeah, I can
supposed
see
to talk for
20
only a
minutes
couple
about
more minutes.
Korok
No way.
poop.
Yeah. Opening, right. Just talk about torturing Korax for a little while. Discuss the Rito quest. Okay, we did that. The depths, yeah. Okay, amazing little details. We didn't talk that much about details on the episode that went up today.
It's true.
But there are a lot of little details in this game.
Cooking is so great now.
Oh,
It is.
Sorry, go ahead.
Wait, why do you think I have
Okay,
one
there's
of my
like
details is
1,000
that.
reasons
But yes,
why
go
it's
ahead.
great.
I
First
wanna
of
hear
all,
about
Link sings little
He
songs.
sure does. That's one of my favorite
cute.
details.
And they're mostly songs from, I think they're all from Ocarina of Time originally. I mean, we know them all now.
I'm not actually sure.
I
They're
think
all
they're
Koji
from the
Kondo
series,
songs.
just like
Yeah.
various
Yeah.
remixes.
He sings Epona's song.
He sings like a little bit
I mean,
of Epona,
Eponia's
a little
song.
bit of Song of Storms, a little bit of Zelda's Lullaby.
Yeah.
Classics. It's just really cute.
good
He
stuff.
sings a different song for every kind of meal. It's just cute.
Yeah.
And the
No.
recipes are nice.
The recipes
So
are
I
great.
just noticed, I discovered this today while playing. Not that I was playing during the work day instead of doing.
Right. Yep.
Right,
Uh-huh.
I would
Any
never
Bloomberg
do
people
that.
It's
listening
on
to
your
this.
lunch break.
Yeah. Hope my bosses aren't here. I noticed today that like when there's a blood moon, so when the screen goes all red and
So scary now.
Right.
blood moon is like this phenomenon in the game and it's super scary, and then all the enemies come back to life. But I was in a stable when this happened, and when the blood moon is starting to rise, you see all these like red fires everywhere, and it's super spooky. The dog at the stable started barking, and then he stopped barking when the blood moon ended and like started rolling over. It's just this little thing. This dog is like really mad about
Yeah,
the
the
blood
dog's
moon,
like,
which
this is
makes
this is
sense.
messed up. Have you
Yeah.
guys seen this? Crazy.
Is there really not a way to pet the dogs in this game?
No.
Well,
I'm sure this has been discussed on social media.
if you build a giant hand,
Go on, I'm listening.
then you smack it a couple of times. I don't know how softly you can pet it, but
Right.
you can do anything in this game.
Right.
So
that's
true.
true,
You can do
that's
anything.
true.
You can do anything.
But it is weird that you have an ability called Ultraman, but you can't actually use it.
I know.
so what
that would be
happens
the,
if
what,
you
how
use
would
Ultra
use it all
Hand
the
on a
time.
dog? Anything? Nothing? Has anyone tried this?
No, I don't think.
I
it
do know
does
you can
anything.
run in a circle around the dog, and it does little hearts. over
Right,
its head.
it like will roll over for you, and it does all these amazing little doggy animations. It rolls over and shows you its belly, and you can't rub its belly.
I know.
Maybe
Which is why the game sucks.
it makes me very sad. It really would have.
You'll
Bad
have to
game.
resort to petting your real dog in
Yeah.
real life. Oh, God, what are you going to do?
I feel like if I were actually trying to come up with a list of like likes and dislikes for review for this game, it'd be hard to come up with any dislikes. And dislikes would be like you can't rub the dog's belly.
Dog. Yeah.
That's all I can. That's all I got.
Yeah.
No
That's
button
the only
remapping,
downside.
and you can't pet the dog's belly.
I do love that Link hums the songs from Zelda.
Yep.
And then that made me wonder: are the Zelda songs canon in the world of Zelda?
They are because he
And they
plays them
are,
on the
yeah.
ocarina.
Yeah, he plays them.
Right, because he played them on an ocarina. and
So they
like-
are canon.
We've heard them a lot. He does hum the Zelda theme.
Yep.
Like the main Zelda theme. I don't know. Does he ever play that in any of the games?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. That's the one.
That
That's
one?
how
You
the-
guys are singing totally different
Oh,
songs.
are we? Wait, no, you go. You go.
Yeah. The
What do you consider? Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does he?
I don't know.
I don't
I think
so.
now he does. So
Yeah,
now
now-
it's canon.
now he
That's
does.
right. That was just a question I had. Thought we could
Well,
get to the
if you
bottom of it.
probably
question.
could. If you're like in the N64 game and you like do different variations on the ocarina, you could probably create it, right?
I
Oh,
guess
sure,
that's
yeah.
true. He probably played just about anything. All right. Well, We asked our Discord. The Discord.
I feel
for
like a
our
YouTube
podcast.
channel for you just got started here. Like,
Yeah.
could play just about anything.
Could you play on an
On the
ocarina?
ocarina.
I feel like that's
and
probably already
Link,
been
yeah,
done.
almost
Like,
certainly.
giant steps on the Ocarina of Time, Ocarina. I'm sure that's out there.
Dueling banjos, etc.
All right, so we asked our Discord for some questions for the show. By we, I mean I, earlier
Thanks.
today. And we got a few questions, so I'm going to ask them to both of you.
Okay.
This one will be for Maddy first. This comes from Dr. Synthesizer, which is a great username.
It is.
Would be a great band name as well.
It
Dr.
may be.
Synthesizer asks, if you got fused to one of Link's items, what benefits would you confer?
Can people be fused?
In this world, they can.
Okay.
In this hypothetical.
But I mean, in tears, can they be?
I don't know. I guess Koroks can. Are Koroks people?
No,
Well, no, because
you can't fuse.
Oh my
Korok.
Oh,
God.
you can. You're
That-
right.
that-
You're right, though. I know.
That
you're
would
right.
be
was a
crazy.
contention.
Oh
You
my
can
God.
fuse their backpacks.
you have to use their backpacks.
Right, but
you
not
can't,
them.
You can't use Ultra
Wait,
Hand
you're-
on
Right.
a
You
can
horse.
On
fuse.
living things.
Wait,
You
hold
can
on. You
use
can
Ultra Hand on
fuse a Korok like to your sword?
No, you can't. You can't.
No, that's a yeah. No, you
fuse,
can't.
so
You're
Ultra
thinking of
Hand
Ultra Hand.
attached.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yeah.
it's true.
They're confusing.
So this is a difficult
Fusing.
question for me because that's not how
Groan.
fuse
Give me
works,
that
and
groan.
so I'm just
You
stuck
better
on
stick
that.
that groan in editing. That's-
That's why we recorded it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, go ahead, sir. We're getting distracted. over here.
I mean, I still have no good answer. I guess I'm just gonna fuse myself with a key eyeball, so I'd always know where to go.
Okay. All right.
What about? Wait, are you guys not gonna answer this?
Wait,
No,
what's the
Jason's gotta
question?
answer.
The question is what benefit we
what
would-
benefit
What benefit
would you
would
get
Would I
if
get
you were fused
if
to
I
a
were fused
sword?
with a knife? Oh,
Yeah.
well, if I were fused with a sword, is that what
Yeah.
you said? Well, I'd be really sharp, I guess.
Oh.
I'd be on a sword.
That's
In the
true.
game, I would just be like sort of balanced on the top of it.
Right, but what benefit would you give Link? Like plus whatever
Oh, I
to the
see.
sword.
Yeah.
I don't know, not understanding questions very well.
That would be
That's
helpful.
good. All right. Jason, what benefit would you
I think I would just yell
what
at
benefit?
enemies to death. just scream at them until they.
Yeah, just scream
yeah.
at them.
Nice.
What about you?
I don't know. I would interrupt.
You would make it so Link can't die.
I would
Yeah.
No, I would interrupt
You'd give
fights
him
to
pro
like
gamer
issue
skills.
corrections. I would bing my way into
You'd be like,
fights.
Champ. Oh,
The sword like interrupts and it's
well,
like
that's
actually.
recall. You basically have recall
okay, sure.
for our podcast.
I
That's
like
true,
that.
that's
You
true.
do.
I was thinking about that I should come up with a way to bing into this live.
I know.
To, like,
But you
correct
didn't come up with a
something.
way?
But I didn't come up
You
with
didn't
a way.
hire a perfect doppelganger
No.
of yourself to run on stage
I
and
didn't.
interrupt with a correction?
No, it would be amazing because like if I did it, like the moment of the bing when I'm recording the bing, this is when I interrupt the show to correct something. The two of you aren't there.
I know.
So I have the show all to myself. And I
It's
can do
really
anything
you
I want.
are
You
a
can
god.
do anything.
Yeah, it feels a little bit like playing God. You have to
Yeah.
be very responsible.
I
about
mean,
that.
we already trust you to edit the show as it
Which
is. Like
like
you
a
could
serious responsibility.
edit out important context or whatever, and we
Put
never
words
know.
together, make us say anything.
Yeah, I know.
True. So I would make the sword very powerful. Is what we're saying.
You
Yeah.
could. Yeah, you could.
I would give it
just
full editing
It's a
power.
real
to
god
cancel
handle
mode.
that.
anybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Just delete things.
Yeah.
Okay, next question comes from Frisky Dingus, also a very good username. Frisky Dingus asks, what is the best town/area theme music? It's a little bit of a tough one
In
because I haven't
Zelda or
seen
in any game?
in this game. In,
In
Zelda
any
Tears of the
real
Kingdom.
town.
Well, have you
In
guys
any
gotten
actual
to real time? Okay, this is my answer for both Zelda and real life.
Okay.
Tarrytown.
Yeah, that's good.
Which, by the way,
haven't
I was wondering this on Twitter the other day. So you guys are going to get this because we're in New York. You guys might not get this because you're foreigners. But there's an area of the game called Tarrytown, and the mayor of Tarrytown is named Hudson. Like, what the heck? Like, is Nintendo based in Westchester? You guys don't get it. Don't
Yeah,
pre-
that was-
you
that
don't
was
have to
some regional
pretend.
humor from
You don't have to
Jason for all
pretend.
of
Some
us.
New York humor.
So is Hudson the president, the guy that the sign guy is?
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Addison
President
is trying
Hudson.
to hold up?
And you meet him in the first game. I never did that quest, but like he's a big part of building the whole thing,
okay.
and so that's why they worship him, which is a little
weird.
weird
Sure.
that Addison is like really
He's really
that
into
guy.
the boss of his company. I haven't
gives
been
you
to
good
Tarrytown.
Anyway, Tarrytown is really good music. Is what I'm
Okay,
trying to say.
Nice. Any favorites?
Oh, I really like the Depths music. It's spooky and cool.
It is cool.
And
very
it's
minimal.
new. I mean, Kirk, I know we were talking early on about the preview for the game, and you were like, it kind of seems like it's a lot of the same music, but there's a lot of new music.
There is. They front load a lot of the new music too.
They do.
And this, of course, is not a surprise to anybody, but all the Sky music is very saxophone-y.
It is.
There's so much saxophone happening. There's some lovely alto sax players in their ensemble playing
And the
all the
Depths
time.
music is new too, and
Very-
it's cool. And
It is cool.
creepy.
The Depths are cool. They're
The
kinda
Depths
scary.
are cool.
Yeah, I'm a
They're
fan.
cool. Even
Did
though
you
they
see
poison you.
Oh, I guess you guys published the tip from Russ Frushtick that if you're
That's
in the
right.
depths, you shouldn't use arrows
That's right.
to
Yeah,
attach
just
them to
throw
your
them.
seeds.
Throw
Just
stuff.
throw them.
Throw
Throw 'em.
them. Yeah.
Totally didn't think of that until I saw it on the internet.
Yeah,
you
stop
know.
wasting arrows down there, guys.
Yeah.
See, I shouldn't be wasting arrows at all. I need to just be diving and throwing stuff. I've learned a lot today.
Diving
I'm
and
gonna
throwing
beat
stuff.
that ice dragon, guys. Right after.
Can you do it
this.
right now?
You could
on
do it
stage?
while we talk.
Can you
There's a lot of
imagine?
pressure.
It would
I'm
be
just
gripping.
silent for the rest of the show. Just
Yeah.
concentrating.
It would be gripping
That would
because
be
we don't have
fun.
a Switch dock, so
No,
like,
Right.
nobody
no
would
one
watch
be able
you.
to see it.
And we
You
would-
just
we, of
have to
course,
take
wouldn't
my
say
word for
anything,
it.
so-
No, no. Well, because I'd need to concentrate.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this a type of Twitch streaming, like where people play a,
People are
like a
watching.
handheld switch and
Oh, and
describe
you
what's
don't-
happening?
It's a
I would
certain type
maybe
of
watch that.
ASMR, yeah.
I could see that catching on and becoming very popular with the
In
kids.
a bathtub.
So we had one other. I don't know why it's so popular, but they're getting so many views. We had one more question. This was from a couple of people. Ellie and Space Dog also asked this question or version of it about the future of Zelda, which I thought would be a good topic for us. The question is basically, what direction do y'all see the series going after this one? Like, is this a sign of where Zelda is going in the future? Are they all going to be this way, like the next 3D Zelda? Or are there going to be no more 2D Zeldas?
The next 16 Zeldas are just
Right.
more DLC for Breath of the Wild.
It just gets
Yeah.
more
Not
and more
for this.
elaborate. Right.
Just
I mean,
more
this
Breath of the
one
Wild
sold
DLC.
10 million copies in 3 days.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
Do you
so
really
what
think
is
that,
that-
though?
100%. I mean, they said in an interview, actually, Eiji Onuma, the producer
Yeah.
of the series, said that this is like this level of freedom is what they're going for. I don't think they'll do another one set in the same
Right.
map
Well,
the way
that's-
that these
yeah.
did, but I think they'll go for the same like physics and building things and big open world that you can climb and everything, which I think is cool. It would be cool if they also did like 2D Zeldas that were a little more traditional, like to supplement them. Sort of like how Square Enix has like Final Fantasy games that are big 3D action games, and also has like Octopath Traveler, which is
And how Metroid does that, like once every
Exactly.
17 years, you'll
yeah,
get
once every 4 presidents. When
yeah,
you get a
yeah. You
Metroid.
get like a 2D and a 3D Metroid, and then the millennia pass again.
But yes, I think that's the answer. I think like Breath of the Wild has sold 30 million copies, where like before that the best-selling Zelda game was like 8 million copies.
If you
So we're
take
talking
this-
about stratosphere.
Do you think, like, I don't know, taking this to its logical conclusion, we basically wind up with Minecraft? Like, if they, they just keep going to where you can, like, fully
Do anything.
destroy the world and build, like, any kind of building out of anything that you want to. Like, is that the direction they have to keep going now, basically? That they've established, okay, we're doing more freedom in the next one, so in the next one it's going to be even more free.
What does that even look like, though?
I don't know. It looks like Minecraft.
Yeah. I'm just going to do the wild card and say I don't think they're going to keep going with this. I mean, I think they will to an extent, but I also think Nintendo just likes to do weird spin-offs.
Yeah.
There's like 4 Tingle games that like no one talks about. Like, I feel like they're just going to do something totally different and weird, and everyone will be like, why did they do that? But well,
And
I'll
upset
play
everyone.
it.
Yeah. It's kind of like don't you have a prediction about the Switch, like the follow-up to the
Yeah,
Switch is
the
not
next
going to
Switch
be...
is not going to be like anything like the Switch.
Right, like
Yeah.
it won't be backward compatible.
It'll be like
it won't be a Switch.
well, it'll be like goggles that you have to wear,
Yeah.
like a VR headset.
Right. It's kind of like, is Nintendo going to stay true to form
Right,
and keep
or just-
sort of
And
flummoxing everyone with
follow-
weird
yeah.
decisions
But they
that
can.
make
I mean,
everybody
Tears
mad?
of the Kingdom. Like people looked at that and they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe they're doing the sequel in the same world."
that was so
but then you
surprising.
play it and it feels like a totally different game. I think
It does. Like there are-
with similar aesthetic similarities.
it depends on what you're doing in the game, because it's kind of 6 different games. When I'm just walking
That's
around
true.
doing Korok puzzles and stuff, there are times where I'm like, I'm feeling overwhelmed just because I feel like I didn't even finish Breath of the Wild. There was so much of it. I'm just doing that again.
And now
he-
there's
he
3
didn't-
times as
He
much.
didn't know what Korok seeds really were, Jason. Did you forget?
Yeah, that's true, man.
He
Kirk.
didn't know what they were.
No, it's true. Now I don't want any more.
Yeah, man.
I'm
it's
at my
not-
limit.
Gotta
I
get
mean,
those inventory
it
slots
is
though.
more.
Not
Gotta get 'em.
hygienic.
So one related question that occurred to me upon reading this question is, what is Mario going to do?
Yeah, is he
next.
okay? Has anybody checked in on that guy?
Yeah. I mean, his movie did pretty well, so
That's
he's probably
true.
feeling pretty good about
He's
that.
probably doing okay.
But like, what are they going to do with Mario? Like, is
Yeah.
the follow up to Mario Odyssey going to be similar, where it like takes the same ideas and then
you
blows them out?
build
And
Well, I think he's going to go to business school for a
Maybe.
few years, then
Yeah.
maybe launch a startup.
like, does Nintendo become a
move to
company that
Silicon
makes games
Valley.
about making stuff in the game? Like, are they going to lean into that because it does so well and it's so shareable and interesting and like makes people want to play the game?
Take
over
a
and
gap
over?
year in Europe, go off to find himself.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think Mario's going to do?
I don't know.
I think, well,
What is
Mario
Mario
Odyssey was
gonna
an
do?
interesting kind of spin
Yeah.
on that whole
Spun
formula.
his hat. That was a
Yeah, that's
reference
right.
to Cappy,
Yeah.
the hat spinning through the air.
Yeah. Another groan for Kirk Hamilton.
I liked it.
Thanks. Thank you, Maddy.
Yeah.
I like how it was your idea to conjure the groans from the audience.
I'm really going to
Only-
use them when
They're
I'm
not
Only
editing.
for
doing
you.
it. They're being very
Yes.
supportive.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
What is
I mean, you're the
Samus
future
gonna do?
Nintendo employee.
Oh, that's true. Should have the ideas. I don't know. It would be weird, I think, if Mario became more of a creative game. It just feels like they're
I don't
moving
think-
in that
Well, okay,
direction.
Yeah, I
but
don't
Mario
think it'll
Maker,
be that.
y'all, like
Okay.
it is
Okay. Fair.
more of a creative
That's a
game.
good
But
point.
that's its own entity. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have no idea what they'll
not
do for the
canon.
next Mario,
Is that
but
what
I
you're
think
saying?
the Mario Odyssey model is pretty good, and the idea of like being able to collect moons in the world and not getting sent back to like a level select screen, I think is pretty effective.
Yeah, I'm very interested in what that series does next. I've always been more of a Zelda person than a Mario person. But
Yeah,
Wow,
it'd be
everybody got really
weird if,
quiet
like
when I
Samus
was
started
saying
making
that.
stuff.
We're all just thinking about Mario.
yeah,
I'm not.
Like that little plumber
this is like the moment when we like bring
really
things down.
makes us happy.
Just talk about Mario. We're living in the
Never
home
heard
of the
of that
Mario.
guy.
We're there right now. We're in Brooklyn, New York.
We are in Brooklyn.
Are you saying he's here?
Yeah, probably. I don't know, Mario. Are you here?
And it's No, we don't have. Can you imagine if just Chris Pratt walked out?
So Chris Pratt is Mario now.
Yeah, he is.
Oh man, not my Mario.
Hashtag.
They're with me. The people are with me.
I did see Waluigi in front before I came in.
Yeah. Oh no.
But we don't know
Oh
if
no.
he came in.
But I didn't want to acknowledge it. You don't want to make eye contact with Waluigi.
Yeah.
No, that guy. He'll never let you go if you start
Yeah.
talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
know.
awkward.
On and on. Yeah.
Well, this is normally the time of the show where we take a break and then we do one more thing. So I suppose let's take a break, and then we'll be back with one more thing.
I mean, I brought my Switch.
Nice.
I'm glad you said that because nobody says that.
Can I just say thank you to you for such a thoughtful interview?
Oh my God, yeah, I think you nailed it.
Bullseye. Interviews with creators you love and creators you need to know. Listen to the Bullseye podcast only from NPR and Maximum Fun.
Hey, I'm Dan McCoy.
I'm Stuart Wellington.
And I'm Elliot Kalin.
Listen, you like podcasts, right? Sure you do. Don't try and lie to me. You're listening to one right now, so why not try a different one called R1, The Flophouse?
And on The Flophouse, we watch a movie and talk about it. And then sometimes we also do other stuff.
It's all meant to be funny and fun, and we think you'll have a good time. And just to be clear, the name of the podcast is not Our One, The Flophouse. It's just called The Flophouse. I do a lot of correcting Dan.
The Flophouse. A lot of correcting Dan.
All right, and we're back. Hey, look.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Sorry, Jason was all ready. We normally actually do. We just go right back after the break. You think that we're taking a break, but we don't usually take a break. We just keep talking.
Every now and then.
I can't believe you're
Kirk is
telling them
like,
that
I
we
gotta
lie
get
to
a
them
water.
every week.
I know. That's kind of true. We shouldn't say we're taking a break.
What should we say?
Okay, now for some Maximum Fun Network promos.
I mean, that's on it.
Right. We should keep
is
it
true. That is
totally
true.
100 with them. We're really going to do one more thing, and then we'll take some questions from you also. Be thinking of your questions. I'll tell you now, as you think of your questions, we have 2 guidelines. We can make them rules. We have 2 rules. 1, keep it kind of short if you can. A lot of people will probably want to ask questions. And 2, have a question. There has to be a question.
Sounds simple, but
Be sure that there is a question at the end. Your voice should go up. If you wrote it out, there would be a question mark. Okay, so be thinking. We'll call on you all in a moment. One more thing. Maddy, why don't you go first?
sure. So this is a while ago, but it's still impacting my life every day. I recently purchased a dual monitor arm for my 2 monitors. And
very
installing
fancy.
it was terrifying, but worth it. I did have to balance the monitors very carefully.
Like while you screw in the
Can
thing
you
on
can
it.
you explain what a dual monitor arm is?
Okay, so normally a monitor just is on a piece of plastic,
A little foot, like a little stand.
and there's only so much you can do about how tall it is. And so, for example, if you're very short, if you're me, your monitor might be too high no matter what you do, and you might really want it to be a lot lower. And there's absolutely nothing for it unless you get a monitor arm, which is basically a lever. So it has multiple. I'm making motions. This is an audio podcast. It's a lever,
right.
so you can adjust the monitor to be whatever height you want, and you can even pull it like really close to your face for some reason if you wanted to.
Yeah.
It's
Immersive
stretchy.
gaming. It's very immersive.
You can put
If
it
you're
up
Googling
really
magic
freaking
eyes,
high.
yeah.
You could put it like way off to the side. You could like angle them. I have them angled right now because I don't have a curved monitor like Kirk does.
Can't all be fancy.
I know. But hey, I'm feeling pretty fancy now because I'm not straining my neck every freaking day. But again, terrifying. Have you 2 ever installed a monitor arm?
Oh man, yes. Unlike some large monitors, and it is
It's scary,
terrifying.
isn't it?
You're like holding it up and
Yeah,
screwing
you're
the thing
like,
in.
I got this.
I'm going to drop it on its face, and it's
You're
going to be
not
destroyed.
thinking about how expensive the monitor was. You're not thinking about that.
I
while
find
you're-
I have used various monitor arms.
Yep.
And like the better you get the ergonomics on your desk, especially if you play
Yeah.
video games at your
Oh my
desk,
God.
like the more I'm like, okay, so soon I'm just going to be lying down in bed with like a monitor extended over my eyes while I just like totally relax and play. And they make
While
like
you're,
gaming beds that are
immersed
like
in
that.
gelatin,
Yeah.
like immobile, like no body part.
Because once you
touching
start,
anything.
it's like this could be a little more comfortable.
I
This would be a
know.
little more.
I
So,
know.
Kirk, your future is like the people in Wall-E.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. With just like a straw for
If
my soft
only.
drink, and just float around in my chair. Yeah, it'll be great.
I think I'm done. I mean, we'll see. But I feel like between this and my Herman Miller chair, I'm like,
You're
I can't
killing
get better
it.
than this.
You always think you're done, but then there's something else.
I know.
You're never done.
I don't know what it is.
The
But for
work
now,
never
I'm
ends.
very, very happy with it. And
Nice.
I do know quite a few people who are like, I'm scared to install it. Just do it.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And it's
So you wish you had Link's Ultra Hand?
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, my God.
God, can you imagine?
Yeah.
And then just a bunch of Gorilla Glue on
Like
the
weird
back.
green
Yeah.
stuff. Your whole
Gross
office is
green
like-
glue everywhere.
Green goop.
Oh my God. Monitor arms. All right, that's
Yeah,
Maddie's
worth
one more
it.
thing.
Worth
Jason,
it.
what's
I
your one
have
more
been
thing?
rewatching a TV show called Bojack Horseman.
It's a good show.
Fantastic
Heard of it?
show. Fantastic
Yeah.
show. It's a really good rewatch because like you notice a lot of things on rewatch. For
Yeah,
people who
like
aren't
the guy's a
familiar, it's
horse.
a show about a depressed horse. It does have a
Finally,
horse.
you're like, wait a minute.
You realize you're like, wait a minute.
His name
Guy's a
is-
horse.
I thought he was a man, but it turns out he's a
horse.
horse. Who has sex with human women. And
Yeah.
it's
He
just
does.
never
It's
explained.
just not a thing.
A couple of funny things I noticed on this rewatch. One is that there's like a lot of little details you know. So there's
man, yeah.
this important scene in the second season where he has to say the line, how did you, or what are you doing here? And he can't do it right. But then throughout the rest of the season, every time he like finds someone, he's like, what are you doing here? And he like does it in like different versions that actually would have worked perfectly. And then you notice like little things, like how in the background of episodes, there are like these fake movie posters, including my favorite, which is for a movie called Uncle Cuck. And it's Uncle Cuck starring Robert Downey Jr. and Channing Tatum. Or sorry, not Robert Downey Jr.
I mean, that sounds good.
No, it is Robert Downey Jr. Someone like that. Robert De Niro.
Even better.
Same thing.
Even funnier.
Same
Same
thing.
guy. Yeah.
And Robert De Niro is like, and it's like the tagline is "Someone's getting cucked," and then in the next season, there's another poster, and it's called "Son of Cuck." So just a very enjoyable show to watch, to rewatch. Highly recommend some BoJack Horseman.
One of the
so it
best
holds
jokes-
up very well.
One of the best jokes on that show is that George Clooney is named George
George
Clooners.
Clooners, and he's a
like,
prank aficionado.
yeah, an unstoppable prankster. And anytime I hear about George Clooney, I'm like, George.
George.
That prankster. Well, my one more thing is also a show. No, we have a physical object and 2 television shows this week. A show called Somebody Somewhere on HBO. Okay. Everyone applauding right now knows what they're talking about. The show is super great, and I don't think that many people watch it or know about it. So that is why I'm making it my one more thing. I might have made it a one more thing earlier, but then clearly I didn't because,
No, you
or
didn't.
maybe people just don't listen to me.
No, I
It
do.
doesn't.
You would remember.
It doesn't.
I feel
sound
like I would
familiar.
remember.
Okay. So Somebody Somewhere stars an actor named Bridget Everett and another actor named Jeff Heller. It was co-created by two people who haven't made that many things. And it's kind of like if Schitt's Creek was about actual down-and-out people in Kansas. So it's like not a really elevated comedy where it's like super funny and comedians being ridiculous. It's like about actual people. But it's very, very funny. It's about a woman who returns home to her small town in Kansas, kind of to her like family who are having all kinds of problems, and she's just sort of lost her way and is back in town, and she strikes up a friendship with this guy. So his name is Joel, her name is Sam. And it's kind of, I think the blurb described the show as the great platonic love story returns for season 2, and they're now in their second season. And so it's a show it's basically a platonic love story. It's the story of these two people falling in friend love with one another. And I honestly, like all of you here, go watch Somebody Somewhere. It's so good. My sister recommended it to me, and I'd never even heard of it.
Kirk's sister, noted for discovering Yellow Jackets
That's
before
true.
anyone
That's true.
else.
Amanda Hamilton, shout out. She hips me to a lot of good shows, and she was like, you got to watch this show, Somebody Somewhere. And I kept being like, yeah, whatever, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. Doesn't sound like there's any cannibalism or anything, so I'm not going to watch it. You would actually be surprised.
Platonic cannibalism.
It's the show. Only platonic cannibalism is true. But no, it's really, really wonderful. It's just one of the best friendships I've seen. And I don't know, I've been like, a lot of shows are kind of disappointing right now. Ted Lasso has just become like a giant mess right now. I don't know, maybe not everyone
I'm
agrees
not
with me
caught
about
up.
that. But
I'm still just
I
watching
never really
season
liked it
after
that much
season
of
of
the
Below
first
so
Deck.
it's just gotten very sloppy. This is a widely
What did you say you're watching, man?
I mentioned Below Deck and the
Oh
people.
my goodness. We have actually become a
lot
Below
of
Deck
Below Deck.
household.
Oh, finally.
Emily is fully obsessed, and I've been watching it
I'm converting more and
some.
more people to
Amazing.
Below
Yes.
Deck.
Below Deck is actually great.
It is really good.
One day, I was going to make that one more thing, but I haven't
No,
watched
it's
quite
fine.
enough.
You're talking about like a HBO show,
Yeah,
with like
that's true.
feelings and.
So it is wonderful anyways, and a lot better than some of the other things we've been watching. So anytime I watch it, I think more people should watch this show. HBO, I'm sure, will cancel it after
What's it
season
called?
2.
Remind us what it's
It's
called.
called Somebody Somewhere. It's on HBO, and it's really good.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. Well, normally this is where we would end our show, but we're
No,
not
we're
going
not
to
gonna end our show.
We're not going
But
to end our
there's all
show. We're
these
going to take
people
some
here.
questions. So there is a microphone here, a wireless microphone, and I think we probably should just have people
They'll
come
let
up
anybody
to
talk
ask
into it.
questions. If you want to come around, all right, we've got one ready to go, and maybe just grab it and maybe hand it to the. So why don't we
Form
make
a
an orderly
line.
queue, and remember the rules.
Orderly.
And yes, orderly. It looks very orderly so far. All right.
All right.
And yeah, let's get going. And say your name before
Yeah,
you.
say your name.
tell
Hi,
us
my
your
name is Danny. I'm DNEXE on the Discord.
Oh, all right. A Discord user.
Yeah.
First up. Hey, man.
Shout out, guys. Anyway, my question, and this is one where you can insert a groan. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you guys for the Suikoden remasters?
We have
And
massive
do you kind of
cheers
wish you
or
had
groan.
waited?
How
10.
excited are we?
Well,
We got a 10
we did
there.
just play them.
Yeah, so I would say that I'm kind of like a 3 or something because we spent
Out of
all this
10?
time replaying Suikoden 2. That now I'm like, well, I'm not going
But
to.
aren't you excited to play the good version now?
I mean, I say this now, but right, in a year I'll be like, oh, so I'm replaying Suikoden 2. It's actually really
Secret.
good.
Oh, that would be a good secret
Oh,
replay.
yeah, that's true. Or Suikoden 3. Or
Well, it's
something.
Maddie's turn, so Maddie has to figure this out. But
What is there to say?
Yeah.
You know,
1 to 10, you got to give us a number.
Zero, guys.
zero.
I'm not excited. It's a zero.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, fair
okay.
enough.
No. I'll give it a 2.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to play it, but I do think it's cool that they're fixing the translation issues, which were one of my biggest hurdles in that game.
Significant.
Serious answer.
Yes.
But
Okay.
unserious answer is 0. And
Okay.
also serious answer is now 0.
Okay. So a 0, a 3, and a 10 to answer your question. Let's get our next question.
Hi, guys. My name's Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
First time, long time, all that. All of you, currently work or have worked in games journalism world. What's an idea for an article or a piece that you loved that for some reason just wasn't published or you never got to write? Little darling of yours.
Everyone looks at Jason. We're just like, so what are the
Well, it's
scoops
for me,
you
it's
could
gonna be
never
something-
reveal?
no, for me, it's going to be like the stupidest shit, like stuff that was at Kotaku. I would always do like dumb things.
Yeah, you
Like,
wrote like
when I wrote-
R.I.P. Luigi.
I have one.
Yeah, or like when I ranked review scores, I think number 1 was 6.
Yeah.
And then it was all like.
Oh, that's right. That was good. We pretty much got to publish a lot of the dumb ideas.
Yeah,
that we
exactly.
had.
That's what I was thinking.
I have a good one. I have a serious
Okay.
one. I would totally read a like really deeply reported piece about what it's like to work at FromSoft. Because I don't think I've ever seen that, and it's never like. So I just would love to.
Step
read
1:
that.
learn Japanese.
Yes, that's one of the reasons it hasn't been published. But I would read it. Like I would love to see that. So that is a piece that I've never seen, and would love to see.
Yeah.
But you see, these two are editors or like are working in it, and they're going to have to give away their story ideas.
What? I'm going to try to publish these things.
Yeah, right.
someday,
You're still
you know?
working on it.
All the
A
answers
guide
I
to
could
the
give.
shrines in Legend of Zelda.
We're working on those shrines, folks. Pour one out for the Polygon Guides team.
I mean, you guys are doing a valuable service.
We really are.
Oh, yeah.
We
You
really
are.
are.
Use all those
So I think I would just be like, well, I would go back in time and like get to review all the Metroid games for the first time or something. You can't. You do it now. You're thinking about the cultural context.
Right.
But there's something cool about having to get a game for the first time, but you
could
can
be-
never mimic.
You could be like one of those people who hated Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
Because there were a lot of people who hated it.
Well, but I loved it even then. So I wouldn't have been one of those people.
No. I just meant you could have been.
I could have been. I could have been.
But you
and
never
I
would
still
have been.
could be.
That's true.
When I go back in time.
All right. You're up. Next question.
Hey, my name's Danny. My question is there a job or hobby that you think would make a good video game? Very quick example, I really like photography in video games.
So Pokemon Snap.
So Pokemon Snap
Yeah.
or Zelda the Camera Rune. And then real quick, just also Ace Attorney, like being a lawyer is a good example. Is there any job or hobby that you think would make a good game but has not been made into
I
a
think
game
a really
yet?
fun one would be being a like stage manager, like doing lights and sound and stuff for like different live shows, and so you have to do that, and that's the game. Is like,
Yeah.
can you put together?
Or like being a director and having to emotionally manipulate all of your performers.
Yeah, that would be great.
I think there should be a game where you're an IT guy and like 90% of the problems are just have you checked that it's plugged in? Have you turned it off and turned it on again?
Is there a hairstyling game? That would be
That'd be
really,
fun.
really fun. Like where you have to kind of like
Yeah, and
get
also
really
like
good
not
at-
mess it up because
Right.
once you cut, you can't go back
Right,
and all that. And you have to
Right.
deal with an unhappy client
Right.
afterwards. if you
Always
messed
the
up.
magic of like getting your hair cut in The Witcher, where you go and you're like, I want long hair, and then he just gets long hair. But you can't do that in this game. That would be cool.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
Hi, my name's Steve. I'm wondering if Nintendo were to now make a Legend of Zelda movie, what Chris Pratt level surprise voice actor would you pick, and which New York City borough accent would they have?
Oh man, okay. Who would play Link?
Steve Buscemi.
Gilbert Gottfried is playing. People with the least Link-like
I think Gilbert
voices.
Gottfried's dead.
Yeah. Oh, is he?
Yeah.
They can like have an AI.
Man,
recreate his
you're
voice.
learning a lot of new things tonight.
Yeah.
Gilbert Gottfried, car
Yeah.
exceeds.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He did die.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Kristen Stewart. I just think she'd be good.
All right. She could be anybody. All right. So, Steve Buscemi, Kristen Stewart, or an AI recreation of Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Who's to say?
Those are our answers. Next question, please.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Valerie.
I like your shirt.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
The shirt says, do you want to tell us what your shirt says?
It says, you wouldn't download a video game.
In the classic font.
Very good.
I think I got it on Hard Times. That
Oh,
seems
good.
right.
Yeah. Good website.
Good site.
It's your job to find time to play video games, and I was wondering, with so many video games, how is it you guys excuse to yourself devoting time to get good at, for example, FromSoft games or fighting games or a lot of times FPS. If you're not playing a lot of them, you kind of lose the skills.
Yeah.
So when you're devoting a lot of time to a single game, how do you stop the other games from whispering in your ears?
Man, that's a good question.
This is hard.
And a hard one that we
It
don't always
is.
have a good answer to.
Because it's sort of a multifaceted question. Because it's
Yeah.
like, how do you find the time or justify the time, especially when there are other games?
Yeah.
I'm really thinking about this because Street Fighter 6 is about to come out, and I've gone through periods of time in my life pre-Dina where all I would do is play Street Fighter. And I wasn't playing any other games. I would just play Street Fighter. And I'm kind of like, I don't think that could be me anymore. I feel like that I'm not 19 years old anymore, so that's one key difference. But I don't know. Do you two, I mean, you haven't maybe had that experience, but have you ever had a moment of just being like, wow, I just want to play this one game to the exclusion of everything else I've ever been interested in?
I mean, Destiny for a bit.
Yeah, for both of you.
Yeah. Don't cheer for Destiny. Come on.
Yeah, what's going on? You guys okay?
No, it's okay. Destiny's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely had that for Destiny when I was working at Kotaku.
I remember,
Where you were
yeah,
like, I should play other things, but you like kept getting sucked
Well,
back
yeah,
in.
it's just like I remember I would be with Destiny 1. I remember I would be sitting in our living room when my wife and I lived in Manhattan pre-kids, and I would be playing on the headset. And once she was like to me, "It sounds like you hate that game. Why do you keep playing it?" Because all I would do was talk to Kirk and the rest of our rating buddies
like,
about how
this
awful
sucks.
it was. Like, oh my God, friggin' Destiny.
Drops. Yeah. I've been having a hard time this year just making time to really get into any one game. Like I haven't finished that many games this year that I've started.
Well,
I
mean,
around.
You've been like banking all of your time reserves for Zelda. This is going to be a problem because Zelda is going to take us all like 40 years to beat, and then
and we
all
have
this
a
other
podcast
stuff.
where like normally we talk
Well,
about
like
different
Diablo
games.
is coming out or
about
whatever.
other things. Well, Diablo and
Yeah,
Final
Diablo.
Fantasy. One Game Boy. One Game Boy.
No, the one Game Boy.
Maybe they're referring to Kirk's ability to only play
yeah,
one
that's
game at
true.
one
You
time.
I'm
used
the
to
one
play
Game
one game at a
Boy.
time.
I am the one Game Boy.
Yeah.
I guess I always have been. I'm sort of singular in my focus. It's been hard to get back into the groove even with Zelda. Like partly we're like about to move and there's a lot going on in my life.
Yeah,
so it's
there's
harder
like
to
a
find
live
the
show
time.
or something that's like preventing
Yeah,
us
we had
from
to
playing Zelda.
come to New York for a live show.
Yeah.
But no,
It's tough. There's not a good
is-
answer.
I mean, you were on a
Yeah,
plane for
it's a
6
challenge.
hours.
Yeah, but even
with a
then, like,
Switch.
I find that I play Zelda for a little bit, and then I'm kind of like, okay, I've got so much I want to do, and then I kind of am like, I don't know, man. Like, I play a little bit, I'm like, I want to take a nap, or like, I want to go read my book. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of a relatable
Maybe you're
thing.
done with
right?
video games.
Yeah.
Maybe you've grown out of video games.
Oh no.
Existential moment over here.
That would be crazy. I'd be like, I was trying to play Zelda, and I just realized I
So
hate
you've
it.
learned 3 things tonight. You've learned that Korok seeds are poop.
Right.
You've learned Gilbert
Gilbert
Gottfried
Gottfried
is
is
dead. And
you
you've
don't
learned
like
that you hate video games.
It's been a real learning night for me.
Wow.
No, I'll
Kirk
find the groove. I remember it took me a while with
went
Breath
to
of
New
the
York
Wild.
and found yourself.
There was a feeling of, I think I had to almost finish the game with Breath of the Wild until I really just relaxed and was like, I'm just going to do a million things in this game and like spend a whole weekend playing it.
It is
yeah.
kind of hard to get in a groove with it because it's so distracting too. It's like every time you turn around, there's something else you could do.
Also
in it.
true.
But it's
Also very
good when it's on a handheld because you can be like, okay, I'm just going to take
Yeah,
this
just
and
do
play
5
an hour
seconds.
before bed while like
It's
watching
smaller.
or
It
while
fits in your
watching
life better
TV.
'cause it's
yeah,
smaller.
exactly. I think
It's
that
the small,
helps.
the small theory of
small.
games.
Yeah.
Nice.
Link is tiny.
Let's get another question.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Bryant. So Zelda came out this week. That was amazing. I've been playing it. It's incredible. But another game that I love this week, unfortunately, hasn't had such a good week, which is Overwatch.
Yeah.
And I was really looking forward to the PvE. I know a lot of people were. And I know that Jason and you and a lot of people on Twitter were defending like the devs, and thank you for doing that because I'm a software developer, and we, our passion is to just build, and we work behind the scenes, and we work really hard, and sometimes that stuff doesn't come out because of X, Y, or Z. But it seems like a lot of AAA games recently have kind of suffered from whether it's lack of direction or not enough time and commitment from the publishers. There's just been a lot of games that have been released that haven't really lived up to expectations in recent memory. Games like Zelda and Elden Ring got...
What's the question?
Zelda and Elden Ring being like examples of games that did, but a lot of games just haven't. Do you think this age of AAA games is kind of coming to an end in a way? Like, are we going to see a change in the way these games are released? And yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest factor here is that COVID hit. I hope that's not a surprise to you too, Kirk.
Wait, what's COVID?
So, in March of 2020, so there was this pandemic, and what that did was a lot of things. I mean, first of all, it obviously hampered a lot of game development studios because everybody had to shift to working from home, and there was this whole pandemic thing and childcare and all that stuff that led to a lot of delays. But also, it created this environment where people have adapted to remote work and become accustomed to a remote work and are switching out of studios that don't allow for remote work and really are being more mobile in general. And there's a lot of attrition across game studios, and there's a lot of game studios that are like struggling to hire people and to retain people, and it all kind of adds up into problems along the lines of what you were just talking about. So I think that's the biggest factor.
Man, I think I see everything through the lens of the Psychonauts documentary now. This is Psych Odyssey. How many people here watched Psych Odyssey?
I'm glad you're watching it.
That's pretty good. Yeah, the numbers are all right. It's not like 1 billion people have watched it, but they should.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I look at the YouTube numbers and
pushing
like some guy yelling about how whatever game is terrible has like 5 million views, and Psych Odyssey has like a
yeah, but
couple
those are
100,000,
low quality
10,000.
views. I feel like the Psychonauts views are like
people are paying
good
attention.
Yeah, those are just Koroks watching that.
Watching that, like when I hear that
Exactly.
the Overwatch 2 news, they have to cut PvE and like remove all this stuff. Watching that series, it really does make you feel like it's a miracle that anything ever gets finished. And you see how hard it is to sit around and like brainstorm and then send people off to do their thing, and then they come back and they show you, and you're trying to like collaboratively figure out what you're even trying to accomplish. And even the language in that Overwatch 2 announcement where they're like, it's just not where we want it.
I know.
It's just not fun. We have to cut it. You can really picture that. Like they're all sitting around playing it and they're like, this just isn't working. And
It's
man,
grim.
I don't know.
Well, with that specifically, also they their director and executive producer left like 2 years ago. So this is not a game that is like consistently like carrying a consistent vision from
Which
what
I
it
guess goes to the
was
attrition you were
announced 4
talking
years
about.
ago. Yeah, I mean that's the biggest factor.
Mm-hmm. So that's part of it, anyways. Let's get another question.
Hey guys,
Hello.
I'm Dallas. I just wanted to say, I don't know if I can speak for anybody else, but I appreciate you guys putting a spotlight on a lot of games, including some of my new favorite games like Disco Elysium, Persona, and Hollow Knight.
All right. Hey. 3 good ones.
Never would have heard about most of them if it wasn't for you guys, so I appreciate it, truly. My only question is mostly rhetorical. It's for Kirk. Did you think we would not notice the Strong Songs playlist before the show?
I wondered if anybody would, but then the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota came on, and I was like,
every song after that, I was like, is he serious? Does he really think that?
I was like, I don't think I've ever been in a bar that's played that song before. So, cheers. I'm glad you noticed
Trying to
that.
get some Weird Al over the speakers, you know?
Yeah, indeed.
My name's Devin. I've been a listener since the split screen days.
All right.
Aw, thanks.
So the Switches are getting pretty old at this point,
Mm-hmm.
and there's all this anticipation of when a new hardware model is going to come. Do you guys think it'll be an iterative update, i.e. a new Nintendo Switch XL, or a backwards compatible successor, i.e. a new Nintendo Switch U?
Well, Jason made a bet.
That's right.
That it would be a totally unrelated piece
Did I
of
make a
hardware.
bet or did I just make a prediction?
Well, it's part of our prediction bet.
No. I was gonna say what I told you was that next year, if it's not announced by the end of this year, then
okay.
one of
So
my
this isn't one of your
predictions next year.
predictions,
No,
actually.
it's not
Oh,
a prediction this year.
Misread.
But what Kirk was going to say is that one of my predictions next year might be that Nintendo's next hardware has nothing to do with the Switch. It is a totally unrelated thing,
Right.
not backwards compatible.
Right.
Just because everybody wants just like the same thing but more powerful, and Nintendo never does what everybody wants.
They never do. They simply
Not
never
They
do.
like to confound us. That's
Exactly.
True.
So,
So that's Jason.
It'd just
it's
be
gonna
very
be
Nintendo.
smaller
to release
and
something
worse.
completely- Yeah. Smaller, worse, less powerful
Yep.
machine.
I think they will release a new, like, more powerful Switch. That's what I think.
I think I
I
did
mean, I wouldn't be
predict
shocked,
that.
yeah.
So
I
I'm
would
going to
love it.
say they will.
Nice. We're gonna make it. We're gonna manifest it. So that's what we think. Next question. You're up.
Jason, I read both your books back last year. I loved them.
Thank you.
So I was wondering about video game journalism. Washington Post shut down Launcher this year.
Yeah,
I was wondering,
sucks.
like, how does legacy media get more into video game journalism? Like the New York Times, because I don't think they have any full-time video game reporters over there. Do you think they should buy like a video game website like IGN or anything to train video game journalism?
New York Times. Should the New York Times buy IGN?
Can you imagine that? Headlines.
That would be something. Yeah, I don't
That would
know.
be wild.
I mean, one thing that I will say, I pointed this out to a few people. I don't think I've ever said it publicly, but I think that like So I'm a reporter for Bloomberg, and I'm not part of like the Bloomberg video game section. I'm part of the Bloomberg tech/entertainment team. And I think there's something a little bit dangerous about being part of like a branded vertical like Launcher was. Launcher was the Washington Post's video game section, because when the executives at the top of the company are making pay cuts so Jeff Bezos can like buy another planet, they can look at this Launcher thing and be like, Launcher, what the hell is that? Like, we don't need that. Chop, we're going to save all these salaries just because it just looks like an easy target. And that's happened a few times over the course of media, and especially games media, like big legacy media. So I think the correct way to do it would be for a newspaper or a website to treat games like another beat. And first you start with one beat reporter, maybe you add another. And that's what Bloomberg has done, and for us it's worked really well. So now we have two reporters, myself and my colleague Cecilia, covering the games industry, which I think certainly makes me feel more secure than I would if it was like Bloomberg, like, I don't know, Pixels or whatever.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to go about it. I mean, the last time I had an opinion about this was when I worked for the Phoenix, which went out of business. But when I worked there, that was how we covered games. There wasn't some specialty video game section. It was part of the entertainment section. And it was something that one of the editors there, Peter Kasdis, really cared about. And he was like, games are art. We're going to cover them in the entertainment section. There were some editors there who weren't a fan of that, but he had enough sway there that he was just like, no, this is how we need to run this. And so I always felt like the coverage I was doing was safe. And that's why I personally put the paper out of business. And
thanks a lot,
I take
Maddy.
full blame for it.
You should have taken over a stable, cheated the owner.
Yeah, that would have
their
worked.
stable.
Yeah.
Nice. Next question. You're up.
Hey, my name's Dan. So, as a perpetual Horizon fan, where the first game got overshadowed by Breath of the Wild and the second game got overshadowed by Elden Ring, I'm wondering, what are games that you really enjoyed that you feel didn't get enough attention because they came out, like, I don't know, during like a Mario or some other really big release?
Titanfall 2. That's one that comes to mind for me.
That's the infamous one.
That game was so good.
Although that one, it's gotten its stripes over time.
I guess so, but like when it came, it just didn't sell well, and it wasn't really seen as a success. And when it came out, it was like, I feel like EA released it a week after Battlefield 1, and then it just got totally drowned out by everything else that fall. And it was so good. It was such a good game, and nobody played it except for the 5 people who clapped just now.
I don't know, maybe Star Wars Jedi Survivor a little bit right now.
A little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, the bummer for that is I'm waiting for the PC version to get patched.
I know.
So, like,
I
will play it at some
I hear it's like
point.
not too bad right now,
Yeah.
so I might dip back in.
I'll finish that at some point.
Yeah, it was really
it's Star
fun.
Wars.
I'm almost done, I think. I'm fighting that dude, the evil Jedi dude, so I don't know if...
Okay.
Well,
you're fighting the evil Jedi, are you?
Evil Jedi dude.
Yeah, that
With a lightsaber?
Well, I haven't gotten to the part where I assume Bode betrays you yet. So.
Right, that's right. That's still your.
You did
That's still what you're
bet
banking.
your
on.
children's lives on that or something?
Yeah,
You did.
I mean, still,
You literally
still,
you put your children's
I will
lives
give
on
you
it.
my children if Bode does not betray you.
I don't think either of us will agree to that.
Wow.
So it's a safe bet.
It
For
is,
once.
it is a safe bet. All right. Well, that's a few anyways. Next question.
I'm Ben, long time, first time.
All
It's
right.
such a pleasure to see you guys all together here on stage.
Yeah,
I just
thank
wanna
you for
ask-
coming.
For us too.
Mainly Jason, but all of you guys. I'm a Final Fantasy fan, as you are, Jason, as everybody is. What am I supposed to do when Final Fantasy 16 comes out? I mean, like, I'm like 10 hours into breath. Excuse me, I mean Tears of the Kingdom. Like, how am I supposed to balance these things? Do I take a break?
man.
Do I just
That's a good
like wait?
question.
What am I supposed to do? You guys are experts. It's such a pleasure to see you here live. Tell me.
I mean, I'm supposed to get an early review copy. What am I supposed to do? Come on. I don't know.
I don't know. Tell me.
I think you should probably quit your job and just become a shut-in. Just like get rid of all your other life obligations.
Yeah.
And then maybe you'll finish Zelda.
So my advice is, because I am the one Game Boy, as we learned,
Yes,
is to
the
be a
one
one
Game
Game
Boy.
Boy. I
One
think
Game
finish the
Boy.
one, get to a stopping point, and then play the other. Plus, like Final Fantasy 16 is probably going to need like a bunch of patches. It'll be all messed up when it comes out. So then you can just like take your time.
Actually,
with
I
it.
think that game will be pretty solid.
Another prediction from.
Well, it's going to be really good, right? I mean, there's no way it's not going to be good.
I mean, I think I think it'll
Don't
be
don't
good.
make him comment on that. Out of the three of us, who do you think might know the answer to that? Don't make Jason. Don't.
So that's my advice: is one game at a time.
Yeah,
So
be a
I think
one
stick
Game
with
Boy.
one.
I think it'll be polished. I think that game was one of those that's been like finished for a while, and they've just been polishing.
Wow.
Kind of
If only that happened more often.
I mean, it's true. But
They're just tightening up the graphics. Yeah.
Next question. You're up.
Level 3.
Hey guys, Rob, Bears and Jars on Discord. This is
All
more
right.
for Maddie. I guess you got two can also chime in.
No, this is good. I like this.
If it's for Maddy, it's for Maddy.
Usually questions are for Jason. So.
Yeah. Let's complete the Trinity. Samus movie.
Oh.
Like who would be Samus?
Yeah,
Other than me.
Steve Buscemi.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Gilbert Godfrey. Kristen Stewart.
I mean, actually,
she'd be very good. I know Brie Larson's the other sort of fan casting
sure.
that people pick. I think she'd be great too. I don't know. Me.
Maddie Myers.
That's our pick, Maddy Myers.
I'm not tall enough, but
People are with you. Cheers. Next question. Come on up.
How are we doing on time? Do we
yeah,
have to?
it's 9:01.
We're good.
I
We
think
could go,
answer a
go a
couple
little
more,
longer.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll get
We
a
can
few
do this for
more.
another
Let's see.
5-6 hours.
That's true. We just go forever. Yeah, we'll go a little longer. Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Jared, a big fan.
Hello.
So I spent a lot of time watching Link to the Past randomizer, which
Right on.
Love that.
Yeah.
for those who don't know, it's the regular game, but all the item locations are switched.
Yep.
And Link to the Past is really cool because it makes it so depending where they are, you have to beat the game in a different order.
Yep.
So I just want to know, what game would you love to see randomized and play?
Bloodborne.
Oh.
100%.
Yeah, there is a Bloodborne.
Oh, is there?
randomizer,
Oh,
yeah.
I've never played it. Oh man, all
Yeah.
right. You have
I
to
know
play like a
there's-
hacked version of the game or something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. I know there's
I
like
might have to
a
figure that
Elden
out.
Ring boss randomizer too, where like if you go to a
Uh-huh.
boss, it could be any boss,
Nice.
which sounds terrifying.
Return of the Obra Dinn.
Oh man, if only that were possible.
Yeah,
or Case
it
of the
would have
Golden
to
Idol,
make-
where it's
it would
like-
just be infinitely generated and still make logical
Just all
sense.
be a mystery, yeah. Or Case of the Golden
Maybe
Idol.
AI
that'd be
can do
great.
that.
Yeah,
one
that's
day.
like one of those things that might be possible.
Case of the. Did you guys see that Case of the Golden Idol is coming to Switch?
I
Just
did
got
see
announced.
that. Even more people can play it.
Yeah,
very
Strongly
exciting.
recommend.
Did I tell you I finished the DLC? It's really
Yeah,
good.
it's great, right?
Yeah,
It's
great.
so good. Did
Such a
you?
good game.
I have not yet even opened it.
Oh man,
It's very good.
Have you heard about Zelda?
It's
I know.
pretty good.
I know. It's not. Listen. I want to play it. I want to play other games.
All right, let's get another one. We're gonna go fast. We're going fast. Fast
Lightning
answers.
round.
Here we go.
Hi, my name's
Hi.
Nick. So as you mentioned before, Street Fighter 6 coming out in a few weeks, but also Mortal Kombat, new game in September,
Yeah.
new Tekken soonish, new Under Night game leaked, huge Street Fighter prize pools. I can go on, but like my point is just like fighting games seem to be doing really, really well right now, relatively speaking, for the genre. And I'm just like, yeah, why now? Like, is something going on in the market? Is like new technology? Is it just something in the water? Like, what's going on?
We all just want to fight each other.
They all just want to fight each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I feel like it's a different answer for each studio, which probably isn't what you're looking for. So let's say there's something in the water, but then in addition to that, I feel like for Street Fighter in particular, obviously a lot of weird decisions made with Street Fighter 5. It feels like they're walking them back for Street Fighter 6. So I'm like really pulling for Capcom this time. It seems really fun. I've played some of the betas. I'm pumped about it. Not enough of a Tekken person to comment on that. Mortal Kombat's just been weird and beautiful this whole dang time. So I don't know if that's like a return to form for them. But yeah, I don't know. Fighting games never died for me. I'm like, yeah, they were always great, even when they're bad. Evo's so fun to watch.
Isn't it crazy, Maddie, that the same person has been in charge of Mortal Kombat for 30 years?
It's pretty nuts.
Ed Boon.
Ed Boon.
I think
Just
that's
this
the
guy.
only Western developer I can think of who's like, been at a franchise, like the franchise he
Is
created.
Ed Boon
and
the
stuck
guy
with
who
it.
appears Toasties? Is he the guy on screen who pops out Toasties when that happens?
I have no idea.
Is
what
he?
you're
Does
talking
anyone out there know this? Oh, it's the sound guy. Okay, I knew it was one of the developers.
it is a guy.
It's a guy
Yeah.
who worked on it.
Ed Boon is
Um,
Noob Saibot. Like, that's his
Right,
name.
right. That's a play on his name.
Yeah.
All right, let's have it.
Hello, Kirk, Maddy, Jason.
Hello.
I just want to start by congratulating Kirk on the marriage and Jason on the new child.
Cheers. Thanks so much.
And he kept it a secret.
Yep,
Why?
the secret child.
My name is Alex. My question is.
You have to
short and
congratulate Maddie also on the
Maddie,
marriage.
congratulations on the
engagement.
ending
On the
marriage,
nuptials.
engagement also.
All right. It's weird now.
So, if you guys had to get a tattoo dedicated to a video game,
Oh,
what
man.
video game would it be, and what might that tattoo look like?
Oh, I know.
None of us have any tattoos, right?
No.
Which is weird because we're all millennials.
I know.
How did this happen?
Do we? I feel like we have tattoo energy. Do we have
Yeah.
tattoo energy?
I don't think any of.
I've
I mean,
thought
I don't
about
think
it.
any of us do because none of us have any.
I would get a Grim Fandango tattoo.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Because it's like a lot of square characters. It kind of lend them. It would be less painful because they'd have to draw less detail.
You'd get it on the old bicep.
I don't know, or like forearm.
Mom in a
maybe.
heart and Grim
Yeah.
Fandango also.
Manny with a heart. And Manny just right there.
I would get the entire plot of Final Fantasy VII.
Hell yeah! Like on your back,
It's
written out in like sick script.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Hell yeah! With like the train, the ghost train across your shoulders. Hell yeah!
But except they would run out of space just when
Uh-huh.
Aerith is leaning down to pray, and
Whoa.
nothing bad ever happens to her.
Wow. I guess it'd have to be a Metroid tattoo.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
Kind of surprised you
it'd
don't
be-
have a Metroid tattoo. to
I
be
know, isn't that kind
honest.
of weird? It'd be kind of cool to have like an orange portal and then like
Oh,
portal.
that would be pretty
That'd
cool.
Be cool.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that, just to kind of,
Alright.
you know,
Those
mix
are some
it
good
up.
And then,
tattoo
like,
ideas.
Your liver coming out of
Yeah.
the one in the back.
Yeah.
Not
Just
bad.
like
all
mix
right.
and match different franchises. Yeah.
Next up, let's have it.
Hey there, I'm Jerry, and my question is, so when I was a kid, I used to read GamePro magazines all the time, and I envisioned myself as being a games journalist, so I could just review anything, give it a 4, a 5 out of 5, or whatever.
The dream,
like that.
truly the dream.
But as the years progress, video games have become a big industry, obviously. You guys are in this. And my question is, what's actually more fun as video game journalists now? Reviewing games or talking about big business video game stuff like Microsoft buying Activision and stuff like that?
I think you'll get different answers from each of us for that.
Well, I think reviewing games is really hard. I mean, it used to be my favorite thing to do, but actually, it's very difficult to play a game in that way. I think we would all agree with that.
Yeah.
There's a privilege to it, and there's certainly something really special about getting to be the one who does it. But it's hard, and I really
It
like
depends on the
being an
game,
editor.
also. It
Yeah,
depends how
for
much
sure.
time they give you. Man,
Yeah.
so usually you get like a week or two to review a game, depending on the company, depending on how hot the game is coming in.
Yeah.
Kirk and I, back in 2017, we both got review codes for Persona 5 2 months early, and it was amazing.
Yeah, because it's like a
You could
100-hour
just
game.
take
It was
your
a good
time.
thing.
Yeah.
You could really just play at your leisure, which is nice. I mean,
But
my
that's-
answer,
that's
I've always
unusual.
preferred reporting, but that's just me personally. I've always just been...
Yeah,
Persona 5?
It was quite good. It was quite good.
It was.
Yeah, what's your
We
review?
played it twice.
Yeah, that's true. I played through it again.
200 hours on that game. Was it good? No.
No, it sucked. Steam review. Thumbs down.
I always liked reviewing games when I was working at Kotaku. One of my proudest moments reviewing a game, though, actually factored in Jason's reporting to my review of Red Dead Redemption 2. So it was kind of like combining the two
Tag
things.
team. Yeah,
Yeah,
tag
it felt
team.
like a tag team. These days, Maddie, you're right that it takes a lot of time. It's hard. It's a lot of pressure and
It is a
stress.
lot of
You're
pressure.
like, this needs to be good. People need to read this. Like, I
Yeah.
really need to make this good. So the key is you start a video game podcast.
Yep.
And then you can just like play some of a game and then you just
Yeah,
kind
you
of
don't
mouth
even
off
have to
about it for
talk
20
about it.
minutes.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
lot easier.
yeah.
You can change your mind a week later and be like, actually, I don't like this game anymore. No one comes after you on Twitter for it. So yeah, those are, I guess, some answers. Next question.
Hi, my name is Michael, and yes, I did bring my Switch with
Yay.
me.
Oh, all right, nice.
My question is, so I'm looking to start a family soon, and my question
Hey,
really
all
for
right.
all of y'all is, what advice would you give to someone who wants to be a good lower G gamer, husband, and or dad?
Okay,
It's
well,
a Jason question, really.
we've got
right?
one dad here, but 3 people in committed relationships.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not just dad. It's also spouse.
That's true.
Yeah.
Lowercase g. Well,
And
don't.
how- Okay, wait,
I
I
have
mean, if
one.
you want to be a
Raised.
lowercase g gamer, don't harass people on the internet.
Yeah.
That's really one of the first steps.
You're golden.
Yeah. Then you're pretty much
It's
there.
true.
You're
It's
uppercase
true.
G golden. I have one piece of advice, and that is if you go play games in another room, like at night or whatever, my wife, Emily, who's here tonight, She'll be watching TV in the living room, and I'll go into my office to play games. I leave the door open. I just feel like it's nice to have the door be open. It's not like I'm like, okay, I'm going to go close myself away from you and like be in my gamer room.
Leave that door open.
Leave it open. And then it's just kind of like, all right, whatever. Like we're all
Well,
in the
you're
same
playing with
space.
headphones on, I assume.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
But
That's true.
she
Not
can still
blaring
walk in.
gunfire.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's an actual piece of advice. I think that's kind of
But
a
does
nice
she?
thing to
I
do.
mean, Dina comes in and talks to me, and
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, right, she can come in and like scare me when I'm playing Dead
of course
Space.
that also happens. Yep. It's great. That's what it should
My
be.
advice is when your wife takes your Switch and plays through all of Zelda on your Switch, just buy her own Switch.
That's good advice.
That is good advice.
Yeah.
That'll solve a lot of potential
A lot of
problems.
strife. Yeah.
Get multiple.
'Cause there's only
And
one
ask me in a
save
couple of
file.
years what it's like to
Why?
play games with your kid, because my oldest isn't quite there yet.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, though. Nice. All right, how are we doing?
Let's.
I can't see how many people we have in
It's
line.
a
Looks like there's a.
9,
How many of you?
We got 4 in line. All right, you're
I
all
think
up, and
maybe
you're the
that's
last
it.
4, and then we're gonna
let's
go.
cut
Here
it
we
off
go.
there.
4.
We'll be around afterward too, so we can ask your question then
hanging
too
out.
if you want to ask offline. Go ahead.
Howdy, my name's Julius. Obviously, there's a ton of nods to past Zelda games in Tears of the Kingdom and also Breath of the Wild. But if you could bring something from an older Zelda game, like pre-Breath of the Wild, into Tears, what would it be? Like, I would bring the transformational masks from Majora's Mask.
Sure. That's a good one.
Like,
That's a
imagine
good
being
one.
Rito. So,
What would it be? What would we bring in?
The ocarina.
Yeah, man, bring in an ocarina you can
Just
play.
be cool.
That's a good pick.
Get a little music in there.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid.
I've missed the hook shot.
Yeah.
Oh man, can you imagine?
Yeah, that's one thing I've
Go
I've
Just
missed.
Cause and
well, because it seems like it would fit
Hell
in.
yeah.
It would fit in perfectly.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Yeah.
no reason you shouldn't be able to just like
Yeah, why can't you
propel
just build
yourself.
one?
Good lazy
Yeah, exactly.
developers just didn't do it.
Uh-huh,
It's
yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Maybe DLC. All right, that's a good one. The hook
Yeah,
shot.
I think the Breath of the Wild developers. I remember they told me once when I interviewed them a few years ago that it was cut. Like they
really?
had it in Breath of the Wild and then they cut it.
It is kind of the era of the grappling hook. I'm surprised. that
Yeah.
it's not in there. Nice. Next question. You're up.
Hello, Angel. Quick question. What's the weather?
What is the weather? It's been beautiful in
Really
Brooklyn,
nice.
New York.
Real question.
Beautiful.
You guys have been podcasting for a while now. Any lessons that you've picked up in the last 6 years?
How long have we been making? How long were we making split screen? Something like that. Longer. I know one. If for people making a podcast, is you have to be consistent. That's the thing I always tell people. Number one thing is like you got to release whatever your schedule is.
Yep. I got a really, really important one. So find an already successful podcast with 2 guys who are more like they have more Twitter followers than you, and like more people know who they are. But like, be a little funnier than those guys.
I can't show you the lie. I can't find it.
And then just like start hanging out with them, and then that's my big tip.
That's a very
It
good
works
tip.
every
from
time.
Maddie. Yeah, every time. Do you have any tips, Jason?
My tip is to have the best co-hosts in the world.
That's also a real easy tip for everyone to follow, I think. Nice. Let's get a couple more questions.
Hey, my name's Mirage.
Hey.
So my question kind of had to do with what you talked about earlier with COVID and affecting game development. We're going to see a lot of second and third degree effects of that. One of them that I was thinking about is these next-gen, not even next-gen, the PS5 and Xbox Series X came out 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like it.
I know.
But
It's
if
very
you were to
weird.
tell
Like
any other
yesterday.
console that came into 3 years, we'd be talking about a Pro model or whatever. Do you think this console's life cycle will be longer than what we imagine, or will the technology catch up and I'm going to be very mad buying a new console 6 years in again?
That's a great question.
That is a good
I don't
question.
know. I don't have any kind of like I don't have any informed knowledge on this one, but it's hard to imagine like a PS6 in like 3 years.
Yeah,
or 4 years.
I feel like
But I
the
have no
fact
idea.
that they sold out so quickly for so long
Yeah.
also impacts the life cycle of them. Like, it almost wouldn't feel fair in 3 years to be announcing a console when it's like, we all just barely got these ones.
Well, even now, I mean, they're still releasing games on PS4. Like Street
Yeah.
Fighter is coming to PS4.
Yeah, I mean, it's
So-
only like now that games are starting to be exclusives and
Right.
it's kind of normalized.
Jedi Survivor was like
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
first. third-party exclusive. Yeah, it's weird.
It is weird.
It is very
It's just
weird.
the way that the last 3 years didn't happen. Like the way you can just look back and be like, wait,
It's like,
what
what?
the hell happened? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the game industry version of that. So like time
Except
sort of
that's like how long
compressed.
Triple Click's been around. So that
Right.
happened.
That definitely happened. Though sometimes we look back and we're like, wait, what? Like, we started this show how long ago?
We only just started
This is
this
episode
show,
151.
Right? Is this our first episode?
This is 156.
Yes, it is.
It's 156.
156. That's wild.
It's pretty good.
Man.
It's
Pretty good. Pretty good run.
It's pretty good.
Not bad.
All right, one more
All right,
question.
final question.
Final
You're up.
one. No pressure.
Yeah, I'm the final one, and if my question sucks, the people
You
will
got
remember
this.
me.
You're fine. We all believe in
So, hello, my name is Kirill.
Hello.
All the way here from Montreal, and before that,
All right.
Thanks
Bonjour.
for coming.
other countries.
Bienvenue.
So, my question is, recently I've been playing Horizon Burning Shores, and there you're exploring Los Angeles, where I've never been, but I like exploring like this fictional version of Los Angeles, and Assassin's Creed games make you explore different time periods and different places. So is there any place in the world that you would love to explore specifically in a video game?
Yeah, for sure. Like the Arctic Circle. That's too cold. But I'd love to go there and like watch some
In a
penguins
video
surfing
game.
around. Yeah,
When
that'd be
it's
cool.
safe. Man, I thought about the reverse version of this, which is that my knowledge of New York comes from Grand Theft Auto 4. And when I'm visiting here, I'll be
And
walking.
you're finally visiting it.
Well, and I'm visiting here and I'm walking with Emily and I'm like, right, New Jersey's on that side. I remember because that's where New Jersey is in Grand Theft Auto 4. Or I'm like, this train track. I totally remember these train tracks. You walk into them all the time in Grand Theft Auto 4.
Make sure I don't tell you where I parked my car.
But I guess to reverse it back around to the question, you do really learn these places by going and visiting them in video games. Like I feel that way about a lot of places I've been in Assassin's Creed.
If you play Spider-Man, you learn that the streets go from 50 to 57 to
Right.
62.
Right, but I'm trying to think of places that I would want to visit. I like Chicago, but we got to go to Chicago in Watch Dogs. Kind of an unfortunate game, but it was cool that we went to the
Boston
to
and
the
The
town.
Last of Us and the show totally wrong. They
Mhm.
feel like I'd like to see them do a better job.
Yeah, and there hasn't been a Portland, Oregon, really, in a video game that I can think of. I wrote an article. I'll cop to
Wasn't
that.
Days Gone in like
it was
Oregon?
in Oregon. It was in like sort of Portland wasn't in it. It
Oh,
was
okay.
more like rural, kind of near Bend where they made it. I wrote an article for Kotaku that was like, they should definitely never build a Grand Theft Auto game in Portland. Like, never make a Grand Theft Auto
Was
game
this
set in
reverse
Portland.
psychology? It was like
No, at the time I
definitely
meant
don't
it. It was
do
a
it.
terrible, terrible article. I'm so like embarrassed by it now. I remember people. Like,
Everybody look it up. Get a lot
It's
of
really
traffic
bad.
going to that.
We'll put a link in the show notes.
I was getting dunked on social media. People were like, whatever, Portland's a great town. You just moved here. Shut up. And I was like, I look back on it now and I'm like, yeah, shut up. So I don't know why I just told that story, but I did.
This is a perfect note to end this show.
So what I'm saying is I would love to see a video game set in Portland. I think
Yeah,
would
that
be-
sounds great.
Yeah, I think it'd be great.
Yeah, I feel like Kentucky Route Zero is also, I mean, it doesn't have a Portland section, but I always
Mhm.
liked how region specific and yet also weird and otherworldly it
Right,
was.
right.
So more games like that where it's not exact, but
Right.
just has the feeling of certain places.
A game where you operate an artisanal cheese shop in Portland. Or
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Perfect.
Gets
A
all
game where
those
you
vibes.
sell
Vibes
rare books
only.
Right.
in Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. I'd play that game then. Probably.
A game where you're a jazz musician.
Yeah, unpacking in your new home in Portland, Oregon.
In Portland.
That is
Oregon.
almost a game. Unpacking.
It is.
We play
It is.
Unpacking. We're going to
That's
play
gonna be
Power
you.
Washer Simulator. There's a lot of games that we're going to be playing.
Yep.
In the next few weeks.
All right.
Well, wow. That's
We
it.
did it.
We made a podcast. Hey, look at that. Yeah. Thank you all so much for coming out.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks to Ian and thanks to Adrianos, who helped run the show. Here, let's
Everyone
give a
else at
hand
the
of
Yeah, come
round of
on,
applause for
come
everyone at the Bell
on. Couldn't
House.
have done it without him.
Thanks to everybody at the Bell House for making this happen. We're totally going to do it again, and thank you all so much for coming.
Yeah, thanks
thank
for coming,
you.
guys.
We really, really
Thank
appreciate you
you.
all being here. And we're all
Bye.
done. Triple Click is produced by Jason Schreier, Maddy Myers, and me, Kirk Hamilton. I edit and mix the show and also wrote our theme music. Our show art is by Tom DJ. Some of the games and products we talked about on this episode may have been sent to us for free for review consideration. You can find a link to our ethics policy in the show notes. Triple Click is a proud member of the Maximum Fun Podcast Network, and if you like our show, we hope you'll consider supporting us by becoming a member at MaximumFun.org/join. Find us on Twitter at TripleClickPod, send email to tripleclick@MaximumFun.org, and find a link to our Discord in the show notes. Thanks for listening. See you next time.
MaximumFun.org.
Comedy and culture.
Artist owned. Audience supported.